All right. In three, two, one. Yo, everyone. You're listening to Filmmaker Mike and the boys. And joining me for this episode is Kuya.
What's up? It's just the boy. There's no boys yet.
Yeah. So hopefully next episode, we wish Pinhead and Jester well. And hopefully
Yeah.
they can join us back for the next episode.
I
Um,
miss I miss us four and all that stuff and everything. But
yeah. It's
you know
gonna
what?
happen.
It's
It's gonna
okay.
happen.
I'll because it's Halloween. I'm gonna sound like Jester a couple of times, and then I'm gonna sound like Pinhead a couple of times. So hopefully they'll enjoy this episode. You know.
So it's my understanding that you and the wifey got to see Black Adam.
Yes.
So please
Yes,
feel
and
free.
we saw it yesterday.
Okay.
Before we went to mass, and then we before we took her little brother and little sister to K-pop concert.
So did you see it like in the afternoon or
Yeah,
more?
yeah, we saw it in the afternoon. It was
How was
yeah,
it? Was it a packed crowd or like there was
I
a?
I want to say it was halfway full.
Oh,
I'm not
okay.
sure. I'm not sure if it's like halfway, but there were some people.
Okay.
Um, we both enjoyed it a lot. There were certain parts. Again, like I'm one for comedy and everything like that, but there's some parts in Black Adam that was just like Thor Ragnarok cringy fucking
Really? Okay.
the jokes are like
Which
I
ones?
know.
Which ones?
No, I know it was supposed to be funny, yeah, but again, for whatever reason I am perfectly biased because it made me laugh because it was DC. um the parts where like fucking Black Adam just walking through the walls.
But see, it seemed it's very to character, right? So
I know because he
yeah,
didn't care. He doesn't give a shit.
right.
But basically like when he woke up and the kid was like, oh dude, bro, blah 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 blah, and then he walked through the wall, and then like right in front of him was the couch, and then like it was moving the couch and the brother, right?
Right.
That scene, Annika couldn't stop laughing. Like she was just giggling the whole entire time, like the scene was there. And I asked her afterwards, and she was just like, it was funny. It was funny to me that The Rock did it because he didn't care. He didn't care about, like, he was walking around like he didn't give a shit.
Right.
And then, like, the same thing happened when he walked through the walls, like during the other scenes and all that stuff. And then she like my wife just started giggling like crazy, and and I was like, and I was thinking to myself, it's very, it's very, the way the comedy was very slapstick, like, Thor Ragnarok, Thor Love and Thunder type of, like, the shit that I hate. but
Uh-huh.
but like I said, I guess my eyes and my ears were biased for DC because I was laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. Like, I was just like, what? Like, Black Adam is an asshole. He didn't care. He just went through the wall.
So
Like,
do you see how do you agree that Dwayne Johnson embodied the Black Adam's character?
he was, to a certain extent, yes, he was.
Yeah.
Um, Again, as somebody who is very familiar with the character in the comic books, I expected it to be a little bit more cruel, a little bit more
Okay.
like evil, like not evil, but more cruel. Like, I
Mm,
wanted I wanted him to be to fucking, just, I don't give a fuck what you guys think. I know I'm right.
right.
Basically, Black Adam's mentality or mindset is basically the same as Superman's. Like, you know how stubborn Superman gets when he knows he's when he believes that he's right.
Uh-huh.
Like, no, like nothing can fucking stop him and nothing's gonna stop him from accomplishing whatever the goal is because he knows he's right.
Right.
That's exactly what Black Adam is. But by any means necessary, like, in the comic books, he wants to protect the people of Conduct, and the people of the world by any means necessary. That's why he calls in the comic books, he calls the Teen Titans, or the Titans, like fucking weak. The
Uh-huh.
new Justice League people weak because they don't know what it takes to go that, to be at that level, to go toe to toe with, like, the evil people. So again, like I was expecting that, but it's it's Hollywood. They want to cater to the masses and everything, so I understand. But yeah, Death Adam is The Rock, and The Rock is Death Adam. I'm happy. Like the way they did the story of how he got the powers. I guess that's basically what. Yeah, you know, but but it shows Death Adam's son as more of the hero because he was willing to sacrifice. He's like, I'm gonna give you all my power so that I can save you, my dad, because you're my dad. I love you,
Right.
whatever. So that makes embodies his son more of a hero compared to what he was gonna do.
Right.
Because what he did was like he just literally obliterated everyone. So
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, like,
It's not for revenge.
is the movie like absolutely perfect? No, it's not. Like there's still some things that I wanted to. I'm like, oh, they really went that way. Okay, cool. Um, the little kid, I I I find him very annoying because
Not surprised.
he's a little kid. He reminds me of those like he reminds me of the DC like fans. Oh,
What?
oh my God! No, like, because you're like, oh my God, you're supposed to, you're gonna be our champion, right? You're gonna save us, right? You're gonna be like this, you're gonna be like that, and then like he was like, oh, no, I'm not gonna do that, whatever. And then it kind of like made me think like after we saw the movie, I was like, yeah, the little kid reminds me of like some of the DC fans, the DC film
Yeah.
fans, because oh, Black Adam's gonna save the DCEU, blah blah blah, it's gonna do this, gonna do that, right? And then
Uh,
Black Adam said, like Black Adam said, no, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna be us. So I'm like, yeah, cool. Um, the the entrance of Sabak is cool, I guess.
what'd you think of the JSA?
They're not bad. Annika loves Cyclone. Like the
Cool.
the way she did her powers is like pretty cool and everything.
Yeah.
Um, I guess giant Deadpool is fucking he's the comedian of the group. Adam Smash, he's fine. Adam Smasher is fine. That's the way he is in the comic books. It's whatever. But the him flirting with Cyclone the whole entire time was very cringy, and that's the biggest cringe that I had in my
Really?
opinion. And
Huh.
like I was like, even the people, even the characters, like, dude, really? Because like Hawkman was like, dude, like don't do
But
that.
see, I didn't mind the flirting because they didn't take it all the way with an actual romance. I
Yeah,
actually thought it
I
was kind of cool that he was just like, and
no, but like, when they were talking, they were being serious. Remember, like they were talking about what were they talking? I think they were talking about the plan to attack or whatever.
yeah, yeah.
And then like his line was like something about flirt, like love or whatever. And then he stared at Cyclone, and then even Hawkman was like, dude, no, don't do that, which is fine. Doctor, like Pierce Brosnan as Dr. Fate was amazing. So
Yeah.
he's gonna be back. Don't worry, he's gonna be back. There's this little shit like that he died. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure about that because like he portrays Dr. Fate like pretty well. So
Yeah.
I like that. Um, if they're gonna go with somebody younger, then that's fine. I understand, but he was perfectly fine as a Dr. Fate. Hawkman was good.
Hmm.
He's kind of giving me a mixture of Iron Man, Batman vibes in regards to like I'm stubborn, I'm the leader, blah blah blah, type of shit. But he was fine. I like the attitude. Viola Davis, always brings it, so she's amazing.
Yeah.
Um, the brother was cool. He was funny at certain points and all that stuff. Um, I'm not 100% sure why they had to fight did the zombie scene.
Yeah.
But for me, I guess it's a chance for Kondak to step up and
Right. They're trying to,
know,
yeah, to unify and
and
everything,
then
get up together.
you can do this, you can do this, blah blah blah. But we have to find someone other way. And then the boy had to talk and convince them, guys,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
fucking Illuminati or whatever,
That was cool though. That's cool that
or
they had
Jay
a
Z
symbol.
or Jay Z,
Daisy.
Rockefeller Records. I was just like, what the fuck are they doing? And then like after his little speech in English instead of conduct
Uh-huh.
in English, um, everybody's like, he's right. We have to fight. And then like next thing you know, you see all these people with fucking sticks and baseball bats and shit, and I'm like, all right, you're gonna fight the undead with baseball bats. Okay, cool.
Hey, Walking Dead. I mean,
Hey,
come on.
whatever. I'm all for it. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of the zombies in particular, but whatever. They have something to do instead of like acting like victims and oh
Right,
my god,
right,
hey, save
right.
us, whatever. No. So yeah, it was like what the critics were saying, that it was nonstop. Like it was all you know this, with the exception of the 10-minute introduction, when the son was like talking or whatever. It was nonstop. So I was like, okay, cool. That's whatever. And like seeing like Skinny Rock was funny to me. Like I was like you got his big ass head and then fucking like Skinny Rock. But yeah, I like it. I really do. And of course, the spoiler at the end, and you know, it's been a while since the world got nervous.
Someone made
Or
someone made the
someone
world
made
nervous.
someone made the world nervous or something like that. Black Adam, we need to talk. And
Yeah.
then dun, 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 dun. I'm like, oh gosh. So I was like, but it's okay. We saw the curlicue, the bright
Yeah.
yellow, and
And
the
the
bright blue.
yeah.
So it's okay. I'm okay with it.
I mean, it wasn't too long ago, a few episodes ago, where you were saying, "Oh, it's nice for Star Wars fans." How about
Yeah.
Superman fans? Well, hey, I mean,
Hey,
this week alone,
I
with all the news that we're going to be discussing here in a bit. I
I,
mean,
I I do appreciate a steak now and again. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm glad like the DC fans like myself is having a little smorgasbord of meat. Which is
yeah,
kind of nice. It's kind of nice.
it's the Paul Rudd meme of, "Hey, look at us, look at us."
Yeah, look at us, right? Oh, hey, it's just us. Hey, look at it. Wait, who would have thought that like Black Adam would, like Dwayne Johnson would, it's for the
Yeah,
fans. It's for the fans. But yeah, I appreciate it. So thank you if you're listening to this, Dwayne Johnson. I know you're not, but if you are by any chance,
and you never know.
you are a fucking hero. Okay, and the DC universe loves you and will be eternally grateful because you fulfilled the promise, and we like that. We like people that keep promises.
Yeah,
You know. So yeah, Black Adam is awesome. I highly recommend it for people who wants to be entertained. It's a great popcorn movie. Um, yeah, let's go.
cool.
Yeah,
So that's cool that you finally got to see it, and
yeah.
it's cool to hear what you guys thought. So overall, you guys enjoyed it.
Oh yeah, it
You
was
guys had a
fun.
good
Like,
time. That's
did,
cool.
did Julie enjoy herself too? The same way Annika did.
She did. She did. She was just confused a little bit when the JSA started fighting him at first.
Oh, okay, but yeah, they kind of explained it in because like what's her name called in the favor.
Right, right,
So they saw him as a threat and
right,
whatnot, and
right.
I understand.
But I like the moral issues that the movie brought up as far as that. Like, hey,
Yeah,
the inner gang has taken over Kondak for like how long, and you guys are just now showing up because
yep.
Black Adam is here. Well, he's
Ima-
here to save us.
Imagine if this movie came out like during the second thing of the second invasion of Iraq.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Then it would have been like a much bigger story than.
Oh yeah, it would be controversial. It
Yeah,
would
and
probably
then
be like boycotted too.
no, I don't think it would be boycotted.
Oh,
Everybody
it
like,
would have. It would
oh, you
have.
think it would have?
Well, remember the Dixie Chicks when they spoke up against I think it was the war in Iraq.
True,
They
true.
got canceled then, and this was way before cancel culture too.
No, but
So
this is The Rock though. Like
right.
those people that boycotted fucking the Dixie Chicks, they love The Rock. So
Yeah.
I'm just saying, I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It could go either way.
Right, right. It was still
But
good, interesting.
no, but like for me again, I enjoyed myself because it was a movie that didn't give a fuck in a sense that like they just want to tell the story of Black Adam, and that's it. It's not for points. It's not for clout. It's not for money or anything like that. They just wanted. They've been waiting for this fucking movie to come out in like years, right? Like I think 2007 was he casted, or
Yeah.
2012, something like
Yep.
that.
2007. So
Fucking like 15 years.
yeah, yeah. So
So
I really admire his dedication and his passion for the character because he's been able to hold. I mean, typical Hollywood would have been gone to some. It would have probably gone to someone else. But the fact that he held on to it and he still wanted to make it after all these years,
yeah.
shows a lot. Says a lot. So
Oh, when I saw Walter Hamada's name come up as executive producer,
yeah.
I flipped the screen. I mean, like fuck you, bitch.
Right.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then like that was the end of that. So
yeah. So for box office, so first of all, by Monday of last week, they did announce that it opened to 67 million domestically here in the US, and it is The Rock's highest grossing movie debut for the box office. So 67 million, which is pretty solid. And then for this week, the second weekend, from Variety, they said it's number one again at the box office. It made 27.7 million between Friday and Sunday, which is a standard for a superhero movie. 59% decline from its opening weekend. And the movie has generated 111 million domestically
so far,
and
yeah.
250 million globally, which is cool because it did cost, I think, almost 200 million to make this movie.
So it's almost there. It's almost there.
Yeah. So, which is good that it's already, essentially made its money back globally. And hopefully in the coming weeks, it will be able to still generate, even if it drops, it'll still generate more money. So
It's probably gonna drop like a whole lot more when Wakanda Forever comes out next
oh
week,
yeah.
or
Oh
in,
yeah.
in a couple of weeks. So.
No doubt. No doubt. But
Well, that's
it's good that it released, before that, because if they
I
release
mean, they have 3 weeks because again they have this coming weekend, right?
yes.
This coming weekend. Okay. So
Yeah.
is there any other movies coming out this weekend that can top them or whatever?
That is a good question.
I don't think so, right?
Let me see. Let me see for if my here. So November movie releases for 2022. Let's see. November. I'm looking at Screen Rant. No, not November. Yeah, November 4. Next Exit, a sci-fi comedy drama. Never heard of it. Looks interesting though. November 4, Bardo, False Chronicle of a Handful of Truths, is a black comedy drama. So it seems like smaller movies,
Okay.
more independent films. I think it's until then it's November 11th is Black Panther Wakanda Forever.
That's gonna be the only movie that's gonna be seen.
Right. Yeah.
From what I heard from the people that seen the premiere, this movie is it's a good one. So
yeah. So
according to some, because
right. So I do want to share on Monday morning, we got a nice treat from Henry Cavill himself.
Yeah.
Officially, I mean, you know what they say, it's not official until it's Facebook official. or
Oh,
if
yeah.
social media official. Henry Cavill himself posted a short, what it looks like a picture of Superman, but it's actually a video because it's a picture first of taken by one of the producers of one of the executive producers of Black Adam, taken of Henry Cavill in the Superman suit himself from the set of Black Adam. And then his caption says, "A very small taste of what's to come. My friends, the dawn of hope renewed. Thank you for your patience. It will be rewarded. Hashtag Superman." And then the picture goes to a short video clip of Henry Cavill saying that he wanted to wait until the weekend for most, or if not all, the big fans to have already seen Black Adam first. And then, he said, "Many thanks are in order, but I want to say thank you to all of you for being patient and for your continued support." So it was really exciting to see, and him make it official on social media. And then, of course, it went out everywhere. So it's interesting for people who may not be in the know and have not seen Black Adam yet, from opening weekend, and then see that. Maybe it also helped push people to see Black Adam, which is cool. So yeah, that was Monday. And then a few actually was it yesterday? No, it was
yesterday. It was yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday we got the drop from
Netflix.
News that James Gunn.
Oh no, that's Wednesday or Thursday.
Wednesday. So let's see. Hollywood Reporter, because we like to get it from the legit sources. And I think that was one of the ones that dropped the news first. So yeah, DC at a turning point. This was October 17th. Let's see. DC at a turning point. James Gunn. Oh no, this is a different one. This is a different one. But essentially, yeah. So here we go. Yeah. So 5 days ago, October 25th, DC shocker. James Gunn, Peter Safran to lead film, TV, and animation division exclusive. So they'll be the new co-chairs and co-CEOs of DC Studios. So the hierarchy of power in the DC universe really is changing in a stunning turn of events. Filmmaker James Gunn and producer Peter Safran have been tapped to lead DC's film, TV, and animation efforts as co-chairs and co-CEOs of DC Studios, a newly formed division at Warner Brothers that will replace DC Films. The unprecedented move in which a top director will assume a top executive post marks the end of a months-long search by Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav to replace DC Films boss Walter Hamada, who departed the studio last week. Bye, Felicia. That search had all of Hollywood guessing and playing executive bingo for who would land one of the most coveted and challenging jobs in town. In recent weeks, Gunn and Safran were spotted on the Warner Brothers lot, meeting with Warner's film co-chair Michael DeLuca about future projects. And according to sources, the initial overture to Safran and Gunn came from DeLuca over the summer, even as the studio was in shaky talks with producer Dan Lin to take the job. Gunn will focus on the creative side of things, while Safran will focus on the business and production side. Both are expected to continue to direct and produce projects respectively. They will report directly to Zaslav and work closely with Warner's film bosses DeLuca and Pamela Abdi. Sources say the deal runs for 4 years and Gunn will be exclusive to DC. The goal is for them not just to be producers, but to truly function as executives, even as Gunn will occasionally hone a movie. Unlike Marvel Studios, DC has multiple films set in separate creative universes. And according to sources, Joker filmmaker Todd Phillips' work on the upcoming sequel, which goes into production later this year, will not fall under Gunn and Safran's purview, and instead will be overseen by DeLuca and Abdi. Matt Reeves, who worked under Hamada, has a budding universe based on the Batman movie. It is unclear under whose purview Reeves' future projects would fall, but everything else moving forward would be under Gunn and Safran's. So there you go. And he did also say, James Gunn also said the first person he told was Kevin Feige.
Yep.
The second person he told was Pinhead's favorite person in the world,
Grace.
John Cena himself.
Oh, I thought it was like Grace. I was like, oh.
No, not Grace.
No,
Not
but
Grace
you know,
Landon.
and then Kevin Feige said, "Hey, I'm so excited for you, and I'm gonna be the first in line to watch your movies because
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, because there's also a quote, basically, hold on, which is I thought was cool. Because as fun as it is to pit the two with each other and people to compare Marvel versus DC,
yeah, and
um,
the little shit that the fucking fans want to do all that crap, yeah."
right. Hold on, I'm gonna look for that quote because I thought it was a genius. I thought it was a genius quote. Let's see, look for it. James Gunn on DC and Marvel. So this is 2 days ago from Variety.com. The quote is, contrary to popular belief, a dollar less for Marvel is not a dollar more for DC. DC and Marvel have the common goal of keeping the theater-going experience vibrant and alive.
Oh.
And, I mean, MCU, for the most part, especially in the movie theaters, have done pretty well.
Yeah, they had 10 years. They had a good 10 years, right?
Right. And of course, the DC brand has been on shaky ground. But imagine once DC is up and running and delivering solid hits every single time, it's just better for everyone. And the movie theaters. The movie theater chains are going to be happy because it's bringing in people, whether it's Marvel or DC, because people are enjoying the movies and enjoying the product that they're producing. It's a win-win basically for everyone. I thought it was interesting in that article that they're not just heading the movies, but movies, TV, and animation. So that's fascinating. And then now I guess also the DCEU is going to be going away. It'll now be known as DCU, DC Universe, because I never liked the DCEU in the first place, the extended universe.
Yeah.
I didn't like it. I didn't like that. Like extended.
Why just call it the DC multiverse? God damn it. Just call it as it was or as it is,
or call it that. Yeah.
Just
why
call
not?
it the multiverse. Because that's basically what DC wants to do. James Gunn is not gonna fuck with Todd Phillips's movies. He's not gonna fuck with the other franchises that's already made
up and running. Yeah.
Yeah, the new Batman world, that's gonna be a whole entire Batman world, guys. That's Matt Reeves' world. Okay, if people want to see more of the Snyderverse, hey, you know what? James Gunn can say, hey, you know what? Let's go have Zack Snyder do his Snyderverse things. But again, it's still gonna be under the same umbrella of the DC universe, guys.
Right. I wish that's what they would do, and they would just let Zack Snyder, hey, finish off, what he intended to do in the first place.
The thing is, Mike, everybody knows what's going to happen in part 2 and part 3. That's why they don't want to fucking do that anymore. They want to do something else.
Well, they already have another story in mind. Zack Snyder said, yeah.
Which is good. So if James Gunn said, hey, Zach, buddy, you want to do a Justice League movie? Yeah. And then you have creative control, yes? Yeah. What do you think, huh? And there it goes. So be it. Fucking make the movie. God.
Yeah.
Bring in the goddamn new gods again. Bring back what's her name?
I want to see. I want Ava DuVernay. Yeah.
Yes, please give us the new gods.
I want to see that new gods.
I want to see new gods and Justice League combining forces against fucking Darkseid. How about that?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
And then Darkseid and the Legion of Doom. How about that? Let's just make it as big as possible already. Right?
Yeah.
Justice League gets their ass kicked because the Legion of Doom, fucking teamed up with Darkseid, and they're gonna run whatever. And then the new guys came. Hey, let's go help you guys out.
Yeah.
I don't know that for me as a fan, that makes absolute sense in my head.
Yeah. I mean,
So
now that Henry Cavill is back,
yeah,
everyone is hoping that the likelihood of Ben Affleck coming back for his Batman movie. I mean,
I've always thought that he was back already when I saw him doing or like when he was with Aquaman with the
for Aquaman,
reshoots.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
As soon as I saw that, I was like, he's back. He's not gonna fuck. He
right,
loves the shit.
right, right.
You
I,
know.
I mean, I really hope. I mean, he deserves his solo movie as well.
And
Robert Pattinson can have his trilogy. Ben
yeah,
Affleck can also have a trilogy. Why not?
it's a different universe, guys.
It is.
And DC fans will understand it completely. They will like they would eat that motherfucker up
And okay,
like it
so
was sushi.
maybe not release it in the same year. Release it 1 year after the other.
Every other year, maybe,
Every other
right?
year. Every
Right?
other
Every other
year.
year, you have this is the first time in the world, like we were talking about it before, Mike, that DC's big dick is finally engorged, and
And it knows how to.
it's ready to penetrate now
Yeah,
because like
and it
it
knows.
learned.
It knows what's up.
It learned. So like
Exactly.
it's not just like doing this, whatever. It's about to it's about to power drive.
And then speaking of a lot of people who are criticizing like the Superman cameo in Black Adam, they were like a lot of haters were like, they don't have a plan, they don't know what to do, they're not gonna do anything. Like, well, I mean, according to yesterday's news that broke, which a lot of Witcher fans are really angry about. I
And
mean,
that's very surprising for me, Mike. We need to talk about that too.
yeah,
Are we segueing it?
yeah,
Right now?
we're
Okay,
basically
cool,
yeah. So
perfect.
yesterday, Henry Cavill again posted on social media, and he basically said some news to share from the continent. My journey as Geralt of Rivia has been filled with both monsters and adventures, and alas, I will be laying down my medallion and my swords for season 4. In my stead, the fantastic Mr. Liam Hemsworth will be taking up the mantle of the White Wolf. As with the greatest of literary characters, I pass the torch with reverence for the time spent embodying Geralt and enthusiasm to see Liam's take on this most fascinating and nuanced of men. Liam, good sir, this character has such a wonderful depth to him. Enjoy diving in and seeing what you can find. Hashtag The Witcher, and he also tagged Liam Hemsworth.
Fuck.
So when I first read it, I just thought like, oh, so Geralt is going away or whatever, and then it's a new character. But
No,
it's a
no, no, no.
recast.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a
a recast.
recast.
It's a
Now,
recast.
I'm not. I was never really a fan of The Witcher. I never read the books. I never played the game. But when I watched the series on Netflix, the first season, the first 2 seasons. I haven't finished season 3 yet, but I saw season 1 because I wanted to support my boy Henry Cavill.
Mhm.
And sure enough, I hear ever since season 1 dropped, and I heard from other fans of the source material that he really nailed the character, right? Or at least he brought his own
Yeah.
like his own performance and his own stuff, and I enjoyed it as well.
Yep.
And now, and to think that of course Henry Cavill is a much bigger star now,
Mhm.
and the fact that he's returned as Superman, well, that just goes to show that things are brewing, things are happening,
Mhm.
and that Superman movie is that we thought was an early development may just be fast tracked. Who knows? Because he's obviously, I mean, filming. Can you imagine dropping a Netflix series that you were the star of? I mean, yes, there's another movie that he's going to be a part of, produced by Jerry Bruckheimer, that
Yep.
war movie.
Mhm.
But I mean, I think
That's not even enough for him
right.
to.
And I'm speculating like the offer on Superman must have been very good. And I'm not just talking about money, and I'm not just talking about several cameo appearances, whatever. It's got to be, if not one movie, maybe even a trilogy.
Could be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Who knows? Exactly. Who knows? That, I mean, it's basic. I was looking at it and I was thinking about it. A lot of people are pissed off. Like, that better be a good Superman movie. It better be worth it. And a lot of people were saying it's like going from Costco brand to Walmart brand with Liam Hemsworth. That's what some people said. And I mean, no, I don't mean to disrespect Liam Hemsworth. I think he's a okay actor, but then but who knows? I'm still curious to see. You know.
Um, when people found out that Henry Cavill was casted as Geralt of Rivia, a bunch of the major fans, the ones that absolutely love the books in the game,
Uh-huh.
they fucking hated the hiring
Yeah.
because like there's no way,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
blah 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 with this,
Right.
right? So when they first saw him and in the images, they were like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
that's
Check it
not bad,
out. Well, give it a
whatever.
watch.
And then as soon as they first heard him, they were like, that's not his accent. That's not Geralt's accent. That's not how he talks. Blah 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 blah. I fucking hate this guy. Blah blah blah. Then season two, like all the seasons came in. Well,
Mhm.
he's not bad. He's not bad. He's not whatever. And now that he's leaving, everybody's in a fucking uproar.
Yeah.
Like like these fans are just crazy. Like I'm like, you fucking hated them at first. Now you love them.
Yeah.
Yeah, you love him because you're gonna have like Thor's little brother as fucking Geralt. So
Yeah. Yeah. And
yeah,
at first I thought, like, why doesn't Netflix just wait for him to be available again? But they're not going.
it's such a popular series right now that
Right.
they
And
cannot.
I've also been seeing that supposedly the writers are not even true fans of the show,
Yeah,
and that Henry Cavill,
they're more fans of the game,
right,
not the
right,
book.
not the book. And
Yeah,
Henry Cavill, who is also a huge fan himself,
of the book and the
actually
game.
has actually used his passion to help fuel the series.
Yep.
And now that he's going, that's what a lot of fans are also worried about
Yeah,
because
like because there was a couple of things like they were talking about like the monsters or whatever, and then Cavill had to tell the writers that's not how that monster works.
right,
Like,
yeah,
and then he had to, and then they were like, what do you mean, Henry Cavill, British actor Henry Cavill? Well,
yeah,
as a lover of the books of of The Witcher, I know for a fact that this particular monster does this instead of what you're trying to tell me that they're going to be doing. So
that's
you can go shove it up your ass.
that's pretty pathetic when the actor tells the writer, like, "Hey,
Oh yeah.
that's not how it works."
And then like he was like teaching the stunt coordinators, oh the fans would love this move right here if we
Right,
use this one,
right,
and
right,
like the little touches that that Geralt did in the Netflix show.
right,
The little touches that was very Henry Cavill. That was very his homage and thank you to the fans, the actual fans.
right.
So like for me, like when I played a couple of I played Witcher a few times. I'm not really a fan of whatever. I like the anime. It's not bad,
Yeah.
but like I like the book, the video game. It's too long sometimes.
Uh-huh.
But like the way he talks, the way he's very stoic, very whatever. Okay, I can sense that. When he said "fuck" the first time, I was like, okay, because like because like Geralt was like, "Fuck," like, like it was nice.
Right.
So yeah, this is another blow to Netflix. I feel bad for Netflix because
Well, I mean,
they're losing this another potential cash cow here. Hopefully, again, Liam studies up and gets going and all that stuff. He can look the part. He's tall. He's fucking
right.
massive. He can look the part. I don't have any problems with him being Geralt or anything like that. I'm afraid that he won't speak the part because like I've never seen him in a speaking type of role. You know what I mean.
Hmm.
So I hope I hope the acting chops comes out for Liam. So Godspeed.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. The way I was thinking of the situation was like, this is almost like imagine you're in a job that you like,
Mhm.
that it's not too bad, it pays well, but sometimes,
Then you hit the lotto.
the
So
the, the people that you're working with are not like the best necessarily.
Yep.
And then comes along your dream job and saying like, "Hey, I'm right here." So
welcome to Google.
exactly,
Something like that.
I don't know about who knows.
Ah,
Yeah. So, but yeah, yeah, and then of course the memes. The memes are fun and hilarious.
yeah, it's getting there already, and like I'm just like, dude, like it's only been a day. Everybody's like,
Yeah,
they're going nuts about this.
but
So
again, it says a lot about there has to be something in plan. There has to be maybe an announcement sooner or later, which would be cool. You know,
who
or
knows in
the date.
who knows maybe in the next Comic Con when Zaslav, when Mike was like fucking super upset that DC didn't say shit during San Diego Comic Con, and this next one, hey, you know what, DC fans, we didn't say much. This is Comic Con 2023. We didn't say much about anything last year because we didn't care. Let Marvel do all the stuff. But here in 2023, see you in Christmas, and then next thing you know, you hear dun 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 dun. Holy shit! Wouldn't that be something?
That would be cool.
Well, dude, like if everybody would flip out, and everybody's
I
gonna what the.
I would like to see a director announcement soon, but maybe it could take some time. Who knows?
Mike,
Um,
I have a dream. I have a dream, and I told you about this.
uh-huh.
I told you about this in I think in text or private chat or whatever. I want Christopher McQuarrie. I want him to direct a Superman movie.
Yeah,
I want him to do it. I want him to whatever. He's very you know he's on a roll right now.
yeah,
He's and I guess like he got um the studio heads before didn't want him to direct the movie because he still wanted Henry Cavill back as Superman.
yeah.
So now that Superman, now that Henry Cavill's back, you think Henry or McQuarrie's back in play?
Maybe, I don't know.
He doesn't have any projects as of late, right?
What, I don't know. Who knows?
That's
Because supposedly he was going to take a break. What I really want to see is I want to see Zack Snyder come back.
no, I agree with you.
On, yeah,
But again, this is the DC multiverse,
right.
so
But
I can have both, right?
sure. Um, on the Happy Sad Confused podcast, which Henry Cavill was a guest on,
Yeah.
He got a message, a video greeting message from Zack Snyder,
Mm-hmm.
who said a nice message about Henry Cavill, and that he even said, "I can't wait to work with you in the future."
Yeah.
Whatever that means. Of course, a lot of fans are like, "Oh God, it's happening," but not really.
No, it's he's probably gonna make a cameo at that whatever the epic that Zack Snyder's gonna be doing right now. Or what
Which
is he
would
doing?
be cool. Rebel Moon,
Rebel Moon. Yeah,
which would be cool.
or
And
he could
then
he might have a part there or something. So
he ends it with you are the greatest Superman. So, which a lot of people cheered with and cheered on, But a lot of people, a lot of fans are happy with James Gunn because he's gonna take it in the right direction. Superman is now gonna be happy and cheery, I guess. So when Superman starts busting out a move and starts dancing,
right,
don't complain. I was
it's gonna be
kidding.
doing
No,
it's gonna be doing
I
this
don't
shit.
think he's gonna do that. I think James Gunn, I think is a good choice. I think he's going to lead the studio in the right direction.
To be
And
honest with yeah. Go ahead, go
yeah,
ahead,
and
Michael. Go ahead,
I
go
think
ahead.
he has the established geek credibility, which
To
I
be
think is
honest,
very
yeah.
important.
To be honest with you, I think James Gunn is scared of the major characters. That's why he always wants to pick the least of them. That's why he picked the Guardians of the Galaxy,
Uh-huh.
and that's why he picked the Suicide Squad. That's why he picked the Peacemaker and all that shit. Because he knows about the fandom. He knows if you fuck up royally with the mains,
Uh-huh.
like
But I think
that's.
it looks like he can handle them.
I know, but I know that he's scared in a sense, but like he's very respectful of it.
Right.
Like he has, he has reverence because again, he is first and foremost a fan of anything and everything geek.
Right. Right.
So he's perfectly fine with whatever. Like again, he'll succeed if he wants to direct fucking a Batman movie. I'd watch it.
Right.
To be honest with you, I would.
Right. And that's another thing that you bring up that I think is also important is that he's also a fan, much like
Yeah,
Kevin Feige,
yeah,
who's a fan of the characters and the comics.
yeah.
So here's James Gunn, who is a fan, who's a creative, and he's going
And
to help lead
his partner Peter, whatever his name is, sign off
Saffron. Yeah.
Saffron or whatever.
Yeah.
He is also a fan. Like
Right.
he is also a partner of James Gunn in the Peacemaker, right? And the
I
Suicide
believe.
Squad.
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
So he knows what it takes to run like like a movie like that or a show like that or something like
Right.
that. So they do have an idea of you know what, I'm gonna let the fucking directors direct. I'm gonna let the writers write. Just as long as you guys stay within a certain amount of budget. If you need more money, just let us know in advance, but don't fucking go overboard.
Yeah.
He's the money side, so that's pretty much it. So I'm happy for him. Um, yeah, I again, I I want to see Zack Snyder complete his Justice League. But I also want to see Christopher McQuarrie do his Superman thing. So
Yeah.
anything and everything for me, I don't care. It doesn't
Is
matter.
there like a plot or like a treatment that leaked out there or something for Christopher McQuarrie Superman
No,
that you read? Okay. Okay.
not that I know of. All I heard was him. He had like he said something about like what he wanted to do with the Superman that he wants, and he wants Henry Cavill still,
Right.
and he's they said no.
Hmm.
So how about this, right? Because it's two different universes or two different multiverses, whatever. Zack Snyder can complete his Justice League. He can do his Man of Steel. He can do all of these other things, and then Christopher McQuarrie can do a one-off or a couple of one-offs or whatever,
Hmm.
right? So and that's for me. That I'm perfectly fine with that. I can understand it. It doesn't have to be connected. It doesn't have to have but the the connection that Soups wants with every fucking thing in the world.
Uh-huh.
You know, but I just want something. And again, it doesn't matter at this point. It doesn't matter which director they would pick. Those are my top two, like that I want them to do. I mean, for fuck's sake, I'd take Christopher Nolan, but I don't think he'll ever be back to Warner Brothers anymore.
No, no,
Nah,
no,
no,
probably
I don't
not.
think so.
Probably not. Yeah, he's with Universal now, so it's like
Okay, so
fuck
yeah,
a lot of y'all.
yeah. So that's pretty much it. So thank you, Walter Hamada, again for fucking that up. Uh,
Yeah. Well, no,
yeah,
that was I think it was Jason Killar or Kyler. That was yeah.
whichever. Yeah, he's still Walter Hamada to me. So fuck that guy.
Yeah, what turned off Nolan was back in 2020 when they announced the whole streaming
Yep.
without at least discussing it first with the filmmakers, the directors, So yeah.
And that would definitely ruffle some feathers.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So
but outside of Zack Snyder, Mike, who else do you can foresee
I'd like to
to
see
do a
Christopher
film?
McQuarrie do it because he was really
Really?
willing. I think he was really showing interest in it.
Yeah, that's what I
So,
was thinking too. Again, he was the one that was so passionate about it.
yeah.
And it wasn't like like, oh, I'm a big fan, whatever, whatever. No, he was just like he said that I think I can make a good Superman story.
Right.
So I'm like, just fucking okay. I want to hear it.
Right. Right.
What if he does All Star Superman like that one shot?
Yeah.
And then for me, that would be amazing, right? So
That would be cool, but I'd rather see that like towards the end of Henry
Cavill's
Cavill's run
Cavill's run,
as
right?
Superman. Yeah. I mean, at least I'm hoping that they plan to have him not just for, a movie,
Nah,
but
he's gonna be there for maybe it's gonna be like James Bond, probably like maybe 10 years, 12 years, man.
I hope so. I really hope
So
so. You give him at least a trilogy and then have him appear in other team up movies or have him cameo, have him be the one that connects all the other, because it is a DC universe. So,
Yep.
Yeah, that would be
yeah.
cool.
I honestly like if all goes well, I don't mind Ryan Coogler fucking directing a Michael B. Jordan fucking President Superman,
That would be cool too. But
right? Like
that
I'm
was
just saying because Ryan Coogler is pretty much done with fucking Marvel right now because Wakanda. This is the end of Black Panther. They're not gonna have a trilogy.
Is it?
They asked him and he said like this might be his last.
Huh. We'll see about that.
Hey, I don't know. I'm just
They're
saying.
gonna renew that contract when after the opening
Again,
weekend.
I'm just somebody that hears things here and there that
Yeah.
But it would be nice if, hey, you know what, Ryan Coogler, we liked you in Black Panther. We want you to make the President Superman
Mm-hmm.
or Val Zod or something like that. Wouldn't that be amazing to have Val Zod
That would be cool.
and then Michael B. Jordan be Val Zod?
That would be it. That would be cool.
Okay, so
But yeah, right now, I mean, speaking of one more piece of DC news, that Green Lantern HBO Max series,
I knew it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
the almighty David Zaslav has used his axe once again. Well, in a way, because now that HBO Max Green Lantern series, which was announced back in 2019, they actually cast two actors to play Hal Jordan and Alan Scott. However, you can imagine that Seth Graham-Smith. So this is from the Hollywood Reporter. Greg Berlanti's Green Lantern HBO Max series being redeveloped loses its writer. Exclusive, Seth Graham-Smith has departed the drama after completing scripts for 8 episodes that were to focus on Guy Gardner and Alan Scott. Okay, so this is on October 26th. HBO Max long gestating Green Lantern TV series is changing gears. The drama, which has been in the works since late 2019, will now focus on Jon Stewart. I think rightfully so, because when you ask anyone, like, who's Green Lantern, that is at least as within 20 to 30 years old, or even a little bit older, they would say Jon Stewart. Who the hell is Hal Jordan, right? So that makes sense that it's not going to focus on Jon Stewart. It says here, one of DC's first Black superheroes. The series from exec producer Greg Berlanti was to originally have revolved around Guy Gardner and Alan Scott, so not Hal Jordan. It already cast Finn Wittrock and Jeremy Irvine as the respective Green Lanterns. As part of the creative overhaul, writer and showrunner Seth Graham-Smith has departed the series after completing scripts for a full season of 8 episodes. Can you imagine working on a full season, having 8 episodes done, written out? And that's not like the first draft. There's got to be like, who knows how many drafts.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a fully complete Batgirl movie that all it needed was a little touching of CGI?
That too.
And then,
That too. Zaslav said, "Nope.
Hey,
we want to bring quality entertainment for the fans. So hey, that's that's a lot of respect. So so yeah. So Seth Graham-Smith, who signed on as writer and showrunner a year after Green Lantern was announced, chose to leave the project after weathering a number of regime changes at HBO Max, its parent company Warner Brothers Discovery producers, Warner Brothers Television, and now DC Comics. So the decision to refocus Green Lantern arrives at a pivotal time for DC. Sources say the character of Jon Stewart was off the table to producers who envisioned the show as focusing on the first Green Lantern. the openly gay Alan Scott, and Guy Gardner, as well as a multitude of other lanterns. What was the reaction?
And Scott wasn't openly gay, guys.
Yeah, so they're just adding that for like
He
what?
he was created in the 40s. He wasn't openly gay.
So he was
If he was gay, he'd be closeted gay. But
yeah in the
he's not.
yeah
Oh,
in the
yeah.
40s. Yeah.
I'm just
So
saying that as somebody, I don't care what your preference is, whatever. Just don't change the character just because it's time to change the character or whatever. You know what I mean?
right.
Like Poison Ivy and what's her name made out. That doesn't mean they're lesbians. They just made out.
Well,
I'm just saying.
they did more than make out.
I'm just saying that things happen in college that they experiment and stuff like that. But
But
then,
that wasn't in college though.
yeah, but like things like this. Again, we're we're not trying to appease everybody in regards to belonging and all these heroes are certain types of whatever.
So I wanted to Google this for accuracy. It says here, following the reboot of the multiverse at the end of Death Metal, Alan Scott and other Golden Age heroes are restored to the timeline. In Infinite Frontier #0, Alan reunites with Jade and Obsidian at the Justice Society Brownstone and comes out as gay. So what year was that?
2019, I think, or 2020.
Okay.
It's just recent.
Okay.
Yeah. What about his son?
Hey.
Okay,
There
you go.
Why not?
Let's just move along and.
But see, that's the thing, though.
No. Like, okay, I love the fact that they made the change from Guy Gardner and Alan Scott, which again they're popular characters, but they're not the most popular ones.
No, they're not.
The top two has always been Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, and Jon Stewart being more popular nowadays because of the fact that a lot of people grew up watching the
Justice League.
the Justice League
series.
animated show.
Yeah.
So that's their Green Lantern. Like me growing up, with the Super Friends in the comic books, it's Hal Jordan.
Right.
I don't give a shit because both of them are worthy of the Lantern.
Right.
If I had my way, it would be Kyle Rayner. But again, that's not my way because again, I like Kyle Rayner over anybody else.
Right. And see, I see a future of a whether it's a Green Lantern series or a movie, maybe a crossover. It's so expensive of all those characters.
If they make a movie, they have to make an entire Green Lantern universe because it's big.
Then
enough.
do it.
It's big enough. Yeah, it's fucking big enough.
Exactly.
It doesn't need any crossovers. It doesn't need fucking Batman to show up. It doesn't need anything. It's big enough to handle its business.
Well, I think it can be self-contained at first, and then eventually it'll branch out. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a big universe.
For like a crisis or something like that.
Yeah,
like
exactly. Where they're gonna need some lanterns. Like, holy shit, bro, we need some help.
Yeah, but again, the world of the lanterns is fucking far and wide and it's universal and it's like all that stuff. So
and that's just one color. That's just Green Lanterns. What about yellow lanterns?
What about yellows? What about reds?
Fucking
what about orange? What about blue? What about indigo? What about white? What about black?
Exactly.
Oh, what about what's the new one? Ultraviolet.
There's so much potential. Like
there's an ultraviolet color, Mike.
There is ultraviolet lantern.
And guess who the ultraviolet lantern is?
Who?
Jon Stewart.
What?
Because he's worthy of all the fucking rings.
Ah, that's cool. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, he's the man, dude.
Cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So
ultraviolet lantern.
They just added. They're adding so many fucking like colors now. It's crazy.
That's cool though. That's cool. That's awesome.
Ultraviolet though, like it's just for me. It's just annoying. I'm like ultraviolet, really?
It should have been fuchsia.
Hot pink. I don't
Use the
know.
lantern.
Oh, I want a black pink ring. Yeah. You know. No, but I'm all for it. Again, it's going to be a much better story. I'm sorry that that he wrote 8 episodes already, so he can go fuck himself. That's not a. I don't like. Guy Gardner's an asshole, and nobody likes assholes in to start their show.
Well, that's the thing. They can write him to be hard at first, all tough guy and all that.
Mike, hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
I liked you as Raven. I liked your costume as Raven.
Thank you.
Say thank you, Tita James.
Thank you, Tita James.
You're welcome.
Good night.
Night,
Good
Dad.
night.
Good night.
Hi. Hey,
Say
Lucas.
hi.
Night. Hi.
Hi. Good night.
Yeah, I think there's a way you can make Green Lantern Guy Gardner an a-hole, and
He
then
is an a-hole. No. You can't make him an a-hole. He is an a-hole.
well, that's why. So he can be an a-hole. He is
No,
an
and
a-hole,
you know what he's famous for in the comic books. He twice he fucking went up against Batman twice, and he said, "I'm a fucking Green Lantern. I can do whatever the fuck I want. So fuck you, Batman." You know what Batman did?
what?
Hit him once, and then he got knocked the fuck out twice. He did that twice.
So my first introduction to Guy Gardner was actually the death of Superman.
Yeah, like he got fucking beat up pretty bad.
And he had a yellow. Did he have a yellow ring there?
No, it was a green ring.
What is it? Okay. Yeah. So that was my first introduction to Guy Gardner.
Yeah, I hate his bowl cut. I hate his fucking red hair.
Yeah, the bowl cut.
I hate that little fucking jacket thing that he has, the little flippy thing. Like it's corny as
With
hell.
the collar.
Guy Gardner can go suck it. Dude. He's like the worst character. Like almost as bad as Booster Gold, and I hate Booster Gold with a passion. So unless James Gunn makes Booster Gold the movie, then I'm like, you know what? I'll watch it.
I'm all for it. With Blue Beetle, I'm all for it.
Blue Beetle is fine. I'm okay with Blue Beetle, but Booster Gold, come on, the wannabe superhero.
Yeah. From the future.
Yeah, from the future.
It would be perfect because he'd be taking selfies. He'd be vlogging all the time, saying hi to his fans on the.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be Matt Ramus' favorite fucking superhero, right?
On Skeets. Yeah, there you go. And then his guy would be, "Let's go."
Let's go.
He could even do a brand deal with the Rock's Zoa. He'd be like, "Sip your Zoe and let's go."
I know. I'm just. Yeah, that's maybe that's not a good thing. I think Zaslav is gonna be like, nope, chop that motherfucker off. Yeah, I don't think. Yeah.
I mean, I'm excited for the potential.
Yeah.
With this new leadership and with the newly announced James Gunn and
I remember I mentioned to you, Mike, that there has to be purpose for Zaslav's whatever he's deciding.
Right.
Whatever he's thinking is. I said, hey, just be a little patient. Just be patient. A little bit. Just be patient. But then everybody's like, no.
Yep. Yeah.
But it pays off. I'm happy right now.
It does. So it'll be interesting to see, like you said, what they announce for Comic-Con next year.
Hey.
Are they gonna announce a slate like Marvel does?
No. They're probably just gonna announce, hey, you know what, coming in 6 months.
I think they should just do like 1 year. How about that? Just announce the next year ahead. That's it.
Yeah,
Don't go 5 years. Don't go. Just do, or maybe 2 years. That's it.
Like
No more
within
than that.
like within the next few months, you're gonna be seeing 3 movies from DC.
No, I don't think they can't do that. You need more time to announce a movie like that.
No, I'm just saying, that would be fucking hilarious if they did that. Hey, by the way, we were secretly making the Superman movie with Henry Cavill just because, we didn't want to hear the noise, but here you go. fuck you, Marvel type of thing. And then all of a sudden it comes up. And it's like the greatest fucking movie ever made. Like, even Scorsese would be like,
That's cinema.
I'm crying right now because the world needs heroes, and that hero is right there. Right? That'd be fucking funny. I don't know. Again, anything is possible with Zaslav's fucking mighty axe.
Yeah. Yeah.
I told you his son, his son might be like, him and his son are big superhero fans, and they're more particular with the DC brand of things. So
right. Yeah, because I mean, there's so much untapped potential with DC. So I'm hoping we're finally going to see that with we'll see how James Gunn and Peter Safran do for the next 4 years.
give us Brainiac, give us Darkseid,
Give us everything.
give us Brainiac, and then Legion of Doom, and then Darkseid comes in to help out, and then
Because see
Justice League gets their ass kicked, and then all of a sudden,
the whole setup they did with Black Adam versus Superman, that's cool. But what's after that? What's next? It has to keep getting bigger.
Mm-hmm.
I still want to see Black Adam go against Shazam. He has to somehow connect. I'm hoping in the Shazam Fury of the Gods movie, we get a cameo from Black Adam there.
They're very quiet about that. Like, even when you ask the Rock, he's like, nah, I'm not gonna be in it.
Right.
But like, he has that smile. Like, whenever he says it, he's like,
right.
I'm not gonna be in it. But
yeah. And I love the fact that they connected Black Adam and Shazam because of Jamon Hansu.
Yeah.
The wizard, Shazam. That was awesome. I'm like, let's connect this shit now. Because I mean, yeah, it's a big universe. Yeah, there's multiverse, but let's face it. That's what fans want to see as well. We want to see the connection. We want to see this,
And then this might be a thing that, like, Black Adam can be the mentor. And me about mentors and, like, learned people, right?
Yeah.
Like, this might be a mentor mentee type of thing of Black Adam and Shazam trying to be.
That would be interesting.
Because at first they're gonna hate each other because, like, I fucking hate you, blah 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 blah.
Well, yeah, because he's a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he finds out he's a kid. He reminds me of my son who wants to be a hero. Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. But like, okay, I'll help him out. And then, hijinks, and there's always hijinks. I mean, Black Adam walking through a fucking wall is fun.
Yeah.
Imagine anything else, like him trying to eat ice cream for the first time.
What did you think of his intro when he first came out with the hood?
That was my favorite costume of him.
Yeah, I actually
I didn't like the new one, like when
at the end.
Yeah, but
I didn't like it either with
the little cape thing, and
I like the hood. I like the hood.
If he had the hood, and then the bright, whatever lightning thing, and then the little buckler things, I'm okay with that. But like I guess they want to sell toys, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I got the hood, the McFarlane hood.
Yeah, that one's cool. I like that one. I like that. I like that hood. But like the other one, I'm not kind of a.
This one's cool too, without the cape. I like the one without the cape.
And did you see that at the very end when he sat down and he did the little pose thing?
Yeah.
That came from a comic book. Comic book page. Yeah.
A page, splash page.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then he's like, no, I don't want this.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
I want to be the protector.
Yeah.
No, but that's cool. Like, again, maybe Billy Batson went to fucking Kondak and then hijinks and
right.
Because I don't know. I don't know. They'll figure something out, man.
Yeah, they will.
But I'm just I'm all for it. So Godspeed. DC is cooking right now, and it smells good.
Yeah.
And no pun intended. But it smells really nice, and I can't wait to partake in eating some of that shit. Because Star Wars right now is eating a lot with Andor and Tales of the Jedi. So
yeah, so which is the perfect segue. So Andor episode 8 fantastic once again. I love the deep diving, the writing. That prison, spoilers, that prison is intense. Like holy shit. Like as long as they don't have shoes, you're gonna be fried. Big spoiler, the surprise cameo, or not cameo, but the surprise reveal of that actor, fucking Andy Serkis. Like, what the hell?
Hey, Snoke, you there?
A lot of people are saying like it's Snoke.
Like, oh my God!
Is it?
No wonder he knew the ins and outs of the Empire. He was a
Right?
prisoner.
I mean, when I thought about it, it would be cool if that ends up being Snoke, or maybe a template of Snoke. Who knows? Because the thing is, what Favreau and Filoni are doing with the Mandalorian is that they are introducing things that will connect with the sequel trilogy, and there's still so much to play with. So I wouldn't be surprised if it is. If it's not, then that's cool. If it is, then that's cool as well. Either way.
They got to figure out, like, the biggest test is they're going to figure out how somehow Palpatine lived.
Well,
Uh,
you know,
somehow
yeah.
Palpatine survived.
But yeah, I thought another banger of an episode. Actually, Julie started watching Andor today
Okay.
because I didn't want to rush her into watching it, just because I feel like I don't think she's going to enjoy it. But she watched the first 3 episodes today, and she actually liked it. And when I was, granted, I've already seen them, but as I was rewatching it, I was laughing, especially at the first episode, at B's jokes. Like, I can't lie. I only have enough data power to lie once, and then Andor tells him to tell 2 lies. And he's like, "That's 2 lies. I can't do that." And then I also noticed, what's his name, Cyril, the guy from the Corpo. At the very beginning, he already had added some custom, fittings to his like work jacket. But the first 3 episodes, I don't even think it didn't even feel like, I don't think a slow burn would be really, because something is always happening in those first 3 episodes. And there may not be action, but there's movement. They're either walking or there's always something happening to move the plot forward. So
but for some it was a very slow burn.
Right.
So.
I get how people would say that, but then for me, a slow and like, I don't know, really boring burn would be like in Harry Potter part 1, the 7th movie, part 1 or part 2. There's a part where they don't know where they're going or what they're doing. They're just like out in the woods. That's a fucking slow burn.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm like, what the hell is happening here? Like,
not because they were supposed to be like hiding from like whatever the people.
But they don't even know where to go next. Like, they're hiding, but they don't even know like what's the next stop or whatever. Because when they were hunting for Horcruxes for Voldemort. So but yeah, the Andor is just fantastic all around. What'd you think? So we have 4 episodes left. This will take us all the way till the week of Thanksgiving. So
I love it,
12 episodes and more, by all means, please.
Everybody got that shot of Star Wars nostalgia when they saw the eye, that episode. So now it's back to the telling the story again of the rebellion and the lesbian lovers in.
See, I'm surprised that hasn't been such a controversy, because they didn't kiss. Did they kiss? No,
they were just holding hands. They were just holding hands.
But if they kissed,
if they kissed, then oh my God, the children,
Disney,
the children, blah 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 blah.
The agenda,
right?
God forbid people who love each other kiss, right?
But like they're pretty much like star-crossed lovers, because like they have this mission to fulfill, and even though the one girl was like, what about us? Like, there's no us without the rebellion. We have to do this for the resistance or the rebellion or whatever.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean that's fun, all that stuff, and it's getting there. Like you're seeing the little breakdowns, the little intricacies of like the shit that the major players are coming out now. So I mean, we saw Guerrera for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
Like this was before he had asthma, so that's kind of cool.
I hope we see. I hope we see what happens and how that happens.
I'm sure he got shot somewhere. That's why he couldn't breathe
No,
anymore.
no. He gets attacked and brutally cut up by Vader.
Oh, was it Vader?
That's why I'm hoping we see it.
Oh,
Can you
okay. I didn't know.
imagine if
I
we
thought
see
he
Vader?
just got shot.
Maybe not the first season. Maybe it's the second season, but that would be fucking awesome. So
Maybe they won't even show it because it's like, oh, everybody knows that he got cut up by fucking Vader.
no, I
No,
don't
but
know
we
how you
want to
can
see
afford
it. Oh my god, we want to see that.
that. Well, if Hayden comes back as well, I mean that's huge.
Yeah.
That'll get the fans who think like this is boring to be like, oh my god, Andor's so good.
Those fans can go fuck themselves. This again, like this series as well as Tales from the Jedi, it's expanding the universe outside of your precious Skywalker saga. So go fuck yourself.
Nothing happened in the first 3 episodes.
No, you say people died in the first fucking scene.
Yeah.
And then he ran like a little bitch.
There's character development right there.
No, he ran like a bitch. Did you notice the run? The run was so bad
because he was just running.
It was so bad, dude. He doesn't run like a hero.
Oh, like Tom Cruise.
Oh yeah. Like you know how when Tom Cruise runs, he's like, oh.
So it should have been Tom Cruise running then.
No. It could have been him. Could have been Andor, but like run like a hero. But then he also says, "I'm not the hero."
Yeah.
Right. So there you go.
There you go.
There you go.
That's the in-universe explanation.
Yeah. But like I like this episode, like especially when they were panning towards Andor's face, when they were doing the little explanations of what to do, what not to do, all this stuff, all the little bullshit, because in his mind he's like thinking of how the fuck am I gonna get out of this place?
Right.
I'm gonna get out. I need to get out of this place. I need to get out of this place. I'm not sure if you caught it. One of the guys in his crew.
Yes, Melshi.
He's part of the crew in
Rogue One. Yes.
So I don't know. Like I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I was like, hey, so there you go. There's a connection.
So there's a good chance they may get out together. Maybe not. Maybe he comes back for him. Who knows?
I'm sure they're gonna come out together. They're probably gonna sacrifice the old dude.
Oh man,
because he seems like the sacrificial lamb of the story.
I'm curious though as to what they're building. I'm curious to find out what exactly are they building or assembling.
The theory is, or like what people were telling, when I was watching YouTube, it was the undercarriage of the little scanner droids that they have. The scanner droids that like in Hoth.
Yeah, the probe droids.
Yeah,
the probe droids.
That's the undercarriage thing before the legs.
Okay.
So I don't know.
Right.
Maybe their crew, their cell is in charge of that particular part.
Right.
And then another cell is in charge of another particular part.
Right.
So
yeah.
And basically it kind of sort of triggered me because that's basically corporate America in a nutshell.
Yeah, 12-hour shift. Fucking they get all the food that they want, but it's slop. There's no taste. If they do well, they can get food with taste.
And then, like, oh, by the way, you're in competition with the next team.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you don't, if your performance goes down, you get punished. I was like, this is very corporate America. What the fuck? I was so triggered, dude. I was like, man, I have to work. I have to work the next week or whatever. What the fuck? like the next day, right? Like when I was like when my boss was like, we were having all the meetings. I was thinking, fuck this fucking Imperial motherfucker right here, dude. I was getting mad.
Hit a little too close to home.
Oh yeah, if you've ever been a part of the cog of the parts, if you've ever worked like those night shifts, those graveyard shifts, if you ever pulled the overtime during a time that you're supposed to be hanging out with family,
Right.
you would get fucking triggered by this. If you didn't get triggered, if you didn't feel like it, either you didn't work your entire life, or you're not part of that cog.
Well,
So,
I work for a corporate company too, but
yeah, but you got triggered, didn't you? A little bit. You got a little bit like, you know what? Fucking 12 hours. Like, really?
well,
And
I don't
slop,
work. I
really?
don't work 12 hours. That's why.
No.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, I work part time. Hello.
Yeah,
It's,
there's no such thing as part time in the prison. So like,
well, yeah.
oh
So
yeah,
that's why.
I guess you're the boss. Then you're
Yeah.
the boss
Right.
guy.
Yeah. Sure.
You
Sure.
know, you're a short timer, because like that's what he said. I'm a short time. Like, I only have 247 days. Blah 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 blah
Oh
blah.
yeah, 'cause he's
Don't
almost
fuck
out.
up my line. I'm like, all right, calm the fuck down,
Yeah.
chief.
That's
Jeez.
interesting. Yeah, they have their tab. That's how many days they have left, right?
Hmm?
Yeah. So
No, but like,
really interesting.
I
Really.
know, and the little time jump that they did was funny.
Yeah.
That little, I'm like, wow, it's been 3 months already, huh? Cool.
Yeah.
I was like,
So at least they're
yeah,
yeah, because I mean that's the same thing day in day out. So
but they became the best crew, didn't they?
I think
Eventually,
so.
they were like, top or whatever.
I think so. Yeah. 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 Because I mean, you can only learn, but damn, there's a lot of prisoners there
Oh, and
in that
one
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 facility.
thing I did find something that's very annoying in Andor, and this correlates to anything that I find annoying in any particular show ever,
Uh-huh.
which is teenage angst.
Uh-huh.
Mon Mothma's daughter can go fuck herself.
Oh God.
I hate her,
What did she
but
say? What did she say
but
that triggered you?
she every time I see her in the screen, I fucking get triggered, man.
Well, she's a teenage girl.
Exactly. I'm like, Mom, can I go home? Can I go to my room? I don't want to be. We've already met. I'm like, bitch, like, just shut the fuck up. But I heard that she has a very important part. That's why she's always seen. That's why she's whatever. She could be the fucking spy, or she could be like, she knows what Mon Mothma's talking about, but
You
she's
think she's
pretending.
capable of being a spy?
She could be capable of anything because she's a teenage girl, and
Ah,
teenage girls can do whatever the fuck they want.
there
All
you
right.
go. There you go. And
Hashtag
then
girl dad, huh? Hashtag girl dad.
watch what happens, and she'll end up being your favorite character.
And then so be it. Then I'll fucking eat my words again, like I did with the show. I mean, remember I told you about the show.
Yeah.
When I first heard about the show, I'm like, I don't want this. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this show. But then, like, after the first episode, oh, I want more. Oh my god, this is so good.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, fucking Mon Mothma. Give me more Mon Mothma scenes. Like, holy shit, dude.
yeah, it's fun. Like, give me fucking Luthen.
Yeah.
Brother of a Jedi. I mean,
Maybe.
or that of a Padawan learner, maybe. I don't know. Like, it could be.
We will see.
It would be nice if he was related to some sort of Jedi type of thing, because
Well,
then the fans would be like, oh my god, there's the connection.
well, you keep saying like you like that it's out of the Skywalker saga, but then you want to connect it.
No, connected to the Jedi, not the Skywalker saga.
Okay.
Because if he was related to a Padawan who died because of Order 66 or whatever, then I'm like, okay, then this is the reason why fucking he wants to have a rebellion,
Right.
right? I mean,
Or his family could have just been murdered by stormtroopers,
because of what? Because or of not stormtrooper, but like just like clones or whatever.
or clones.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It would have been clones.
Like in Order 66, yeah. And then that means he's like he has familiar ties with the Jedi. Maybe he's Mace Windu's gay lover. I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's
So
just
that would make it more personal then, because Palpatine could have killed him.
yeah. Well, now you see the connection. Like,
Yeah, but then that's connecting him to the Skywalker saga.
but then again, it's about the Jedi. It's not about the Skywalkers and all that stuff.
Yeah. But
But I don't think Filoni and Favreau is gonna be like, that's too fucking much. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
maybe he's related to a Padawan learner that died. The one that was trying to protect the what's his name, Organa, Senator Organa.
Yeah. Well,
That
that was
kid.
played. That was Zet Jukasa, also known as Jet Lucas, who played that character.
Hey, set. I don't know, what's his name? Zet Jukasa, whatever.
Yeah, Zet Jukasa.
Hey, Zet Jukasa could be. Hey, you know what? Maybe Luthen Jukasa. Huh? You never know, huh? You never know.
Yeah. Well, we got 4 episodes left. But speaking of Jedi, let's dive into Tales of the Jedi. Because I mean, Andor, we've been pretty starved for like the Force or lightsabers, no Jedi or Sith. But holy shit, Tales of the Jedi. So fortunately, they dropped all 6 episodes.
Mhm.
But these are very short episodes. Episode 1, Life and Death, 18 minutes. Episode 2, Justice, 15 minutes. Episode 3, Choices, 15 minutes. The Sith Lord, episode 4, 17 minutes. Episode 5, Practice Makes Perfect, 12 minutes. And episode 6, Resolve, 16 minutes.
So basically, it's the whole entire season of Book of Boba Fett.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's short, right?
But see, here's the thing though. Even if these episodes were short compared to what we've gotten before, my God, are they dense? It's so full.
Mhm.
Like the runtime did not matter because I was just so focused on the storytelling
Mhm.
and the characters. And I like that. So it's basically tales built around Jedi from the prequel era will feature Ahsoka Tano, Count Dooku, and others. I like the parallels that they had with Count Dooku and Ahsoka. We got baby Ahsoka, but we got to see her parents. And then we got to see young Dooku as a master with young Qui-Gon as his Padawan.
Mhm.
And then we eventually see Dooku get older. And then it fits right into episode 1 where Qui-Gon was still alive. I was like, holy shit. So what I really liked about this is we got basically Clone Wars fans who love the Clone Wars series.
Mhm.
We got to eat our cake and enjoy it too, basically, because we got Ahsoka from 3 different phases in her life when she was a Jedi, when she was a newborn, a Jedi, and then when she's left the Jedi Order, and then Dooku as a young master, an older master, and then right as about he's leaving or he's essentially like turned over to the dark side. And my God, unanswered questions that we've had about the prequel era. Dave Filoni, I'm sure, also had those questions, and he answered them. And he answered them in a way that was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Yaddle? Because that was a big thing when episode 1. Oh, who's Girl Yoda? And then episode 2 happened, and we're like, where the fuck is?
Remember those fanboys that said, "Oh, fucking Yaddle is Baby Yoda's mom or something."
Yeah. Nope. However, holy shit, we got
Sorry.
something pretty damn incredible and awesome.
Yeah,
He was there to stop Dooku, and like, holy shit, and then to see Palpatine or Sidious, like, wow, fantastic episodes. I don't know if I want to go into like all the spoilers.
let's just fucking go, because let's just talk about it and see how we feel about it. We
Yeah.
we don't have to go into detail.
Yeah,
I had questions, and like it was just like basic, like, what the fuck is going on with this, like, why in the fuck would you have an infant go hunting with you?
tradition.
Yeah, but then, like,
Culture.
and then I watched it again
Uh-huh.
and I understood why
Yeah.
that answered my question, because in order for, I mean, because her culture celebrates life and death, like, as a circle, as a cycle.
Right.
They they need to go hunt in order for them to live, but in order for them to live, that cycle has to go through a certain death, which is like whatever the animal was.
Right.
So as a baby, they were taught at a young age to do all that stuff, which is cool. I like it. the force
Yeah.
boop, the force boop is awesome. You know,
Uh-huh.
the little force boop, and then all of a sudden, like became like battle cat and all that shit. So that's kind of cool. No, to understand, just to understand the stuff that they've been doing is awesome. Um, I have more respect for Dooku now
Uh-huh.
than I've ever had before. I've always liked Dooku as a character,
Yeah.
just because deep down I know like he's not just an asshole.
Right.
He's not just a Sith that will just follow.
Right. He wasn't
Like
just evil.
yeah,
Yeah.
there was a reason why he rebelled.
Right.
He's a count for Christ's sake.
Right.
So he came from a planet that had rule, and like they probably didn't want to fall under the Senate or whatever. So like maybe he rebelled or whatever. I don't know. Like that was my thinking back in the day.
Yeah.
Now I understand like his reasoning.
Yeah.
And I understand now why Qui-Gon is Qui-Gon, because
Yeah.
it's almost in the same like same parallel line that they have, that they share.
Right.
And it just showed like how fucked up the Jedi was. And it showed like how easily Palpatine just like, yeah, the Jedi are fucked up. That's probably why the Republic, they're just a bunch of Republic you know tools and all that shit. They're not of the Force. That's how easy to easy to explain the situation, because that's what everybody thought. Everybody thought the Jedi were just like, oh, you guys are fucking, the puppets. Fuck you guys. Like,
Right.
remember, for us, we revere the Jedi's and like, oh, Jedi, so master, whatever, warriors, blah blah blah, right? Like, in their universe, it's like, fuck you, Jedi. it's like the police, like here and like now, if you think about it,
Right.
like
Right.
they're peacekeepers, they're law, they're law enforcement, and
Yeah.
then like most people, like they're like, ah, fuck you, cop. Like,
Right. Right.
you're part of the system, so fuck you guys.
Yeah. Yeah. The Dooku stuff was fantastic. And
Oh, I loved
especially
it. I I
with,
I,
with
lo- I loved every minute of it, and I was just like, I wanted fucking more.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
it's funny. It just weirded me out that Dooku's voice is the voice of Cad Bane.
Hmm.
So I don't know. The guy that voiced Cad Bane.
Yeah.
That's him.
I think it's Corey Burton.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I've been used to his voice, so
Yeah, it's kind
totally.
of he just like a different timbre a bit, but like, it's very Cad Bane-ish. But yeah, Qui-Gon saving the day, thinking out of the box. In the first episode was kind of
Mhm.
cool,
Yeah.
or the first Dooku episode, because Dooku was about to fucking kill somebody,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
like literally kill somebody.
That's right.
But like like Dooku, I have a lot more respect now, just because of the fact that the reason he fell was because he felt the loss of Qui-Gon. And when Qui-Gon, because like it's the arrogance of the Jedi that they didn't listen to him, because they were right, or he was right, that
Right.
the Sith are here already. And like and how Windu was like a Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like it kind of made like fucking Mace Windu look like an asshole, like in that one episode. I was just like, but then I realized, yeah, he is a goody two shoes. That like Mace Windu is so by the book,
Right. Right.
and
And
that's
that's
that
why
that's
he got promoted to the
and
High
that
Council.
and that's the fault, and that's his fault.
Right.
So and that's and yeah, I feel bad, but Mace Windu is my one of my favorite characters, and I understand now that like nobody likes him as much as I do. I just thought he was a badass, but I didn't realize he was like an asshole too.
Right.
Oh, and speaking of assholes, I guess Yoda is the biggest asshole in the universe. because apparently nobody in his species talks like him except for him.
Well, that's the thing. If Yaddle spoke like him, it would be kind of like weird and odd. I think it'd be distracting.
I know. It was a decision that Filoni had to do, but
Right.
I I like it. I like the fact that like it made everybody question what the fuck is Yoda been doing all this time.
Yaddle, by the way, is voiced by the one and only Bryce Dallas Howard. So there you go. But yeah,
I like Tales of the Jedi. I can't wait to see more. If there's any more episodes, I want to see him. I want to see different Jedi's. I want to see Tales from the Sith. I want to
Yeah.
see. I want to see fucking Sith.
Yep. I
I
would
want
love
to see.
details
I
of
want
this.
to see Tales from the Dark, the Great Jedi's, if there's such a thing.
No.
But
Filoni,
you never know,
Filoni
because
will not. No great
I,
Jedi.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, the Filoni's baby girl is a great Jedi, but that's just me. So
But yeah, it was great to also have Ashley Eckstein back as the one and only Ahsoka Tano. It was interesting with that.
oh, and that
Inquisitor.
last episode, right, with Ahsoka Tano, the training.
Uh-huh.
That was so chef's kiss, because that's what happened in whatchamacallit, in
Clone Wars.
Clone Wars, the Order 66. Or
Yeah. Yeah. So that was fantastic because Anakin basically prepared her.
Mhm.
And sure enough, who would have thought that the clones would turn on them? They didn't know. But she trained for it and she knew how to take a hit. She learned how to take a hit. So, but yeah. Dooku's voice, Corey Burton,
Mhm.
because I'm used to his voice in the Clone Wars as well.
oh, is that why? Okay.
Yeah.
So he did voice both Dooku and
Yes.
Cad Bane. Okay.
Yes. But of course,
I didn't know that.
with Cad Bane, his voice, of course, is like amplified or
Yeah,
modified.
whatever. Yeah.
I think Christopher Lee only got to do Count Dooku for the movie, the Clone Wars movie.
Okay.
Yeah, because I think he passed. Oh, he passed in when? He passed in 2015. Christopher Lee did. So yeah. But yeah, fantastic episodes of Tales of the Jedi. My God, like more,
Can't wait.
please, more, please, Mr. Filoni.
Yeah.
Um,
Give me Tales of the Wookiee. Fucking
Tales of the Wookiee.
yeah, or
Yeah.
Tales of the Tales of the little cannibal fucking bears, whatever.
Yeah, I think we're there's a good chance that we're probably going to see more of these. We're going to see a season 2 with different Jedi, with different characters. I would love to see a Tales of the Sith.
Tales
but,
of the Jedi Plo Koon,
Plo Koon is going to be happening or coming sooner or later.
right? Because that's Filoni's favorite Jedi,
That's
right?
his favorite Jedi. That's his favorite character.
Well,
If not, we're going.
not
if
anymore.
not-
Not anymore. It's Ahsoka now.
well, that's his baby.
Yeah.
But Plo Koon is his favorite character. He used to sign his stuff like Plo Kool, or he had a stamp. Like
Oh, Plo Kool.
when he approved artists or work,
Yeah.
something like concept art, he would stamp it and it would say, like, it would have Plo Koon's face.
Right, Plo Kool. Okay.
And it said Plo Kool. Like,
That's nice.
and also it's been announced that the Ahsoka series, the Ahsoka show, will be a samurai adventure, which is like, yeah. Well, I already had the feeling that it would, even when the with that Ahsoka episode in The Mandalorian season 2, like it was a very samurai vibe. So,
Oh, did you like that the last part of Ahsoka's part in the Tales of the Jedi when she disarmed the fucking Inquisitor?
yeah.
I was like, yeah, he's light years ahead of this motherfucker.
Yeah. So
he looked cool. No, he looked cool. The
And that's the
Inquisitor
thing.
looked hella cool.
Supposedly that was inspired or taken from the Ahsoka novel, which I have not read.
Yeah.
But what I thought was interesting is that what's up with the mask, or like the mask?
Why did it deflate?
Yeah, like what's up with that? And not showing who it was or the face of the Inquisitor. So
I don't know, but you know what? All I know is like somebody's head got chopped off, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But like that Inquisitor, by the way, was voiced by Clancy Brown. So
Oh, very cool. Of course. He's the
so
Clone Wars vet. So yeah.
yep. So he I I love the look of that Inquisitor. I was just like, man, this guy looks menacing. But then just like how cool Boba Fett's armor is, he died like a little bitch.
Right.
So hopefully, like just like Boba Fett, he'll be resurrected by the fanboys. You
Right.
know, he's like, oh, you want to see more of this fucking guy with the bird mask and everything.
The burden. Yeah, there you go.
Cause he looked menacing.
Right. He
Like,
did. He
I
did.
was like, wow,
Yeah.
I've never seen an Inquisitor like that.
I did like Ahsoka's quick move of disarming, or like basically like
Yeah,
taking.
he just went like,
that.
bitch,
Yeah.
yank, and then
Yeah. Because I was thinking like, I don't know if she has her lightsaber on her. I don't think she does.
no, she didn't. She never had her like.
That
She
fucking
never.
brother was like, "May the force be with you." Like fucker. Sold him out.
Snitches.
What happened? What happened? Your little.
Yeah. Snitches get stitches, or
Yeah,
end up in
exactly.
ditches. That's what
You're lucky
happened.
you weren't like Tim. Fucking
Yeah.
Tim, that fuck boy. He got
Hey.
some and then fucking betrayed.
Much respect to Tim though. Got some.
Yeah. But then where are you at now?
Hey,
You can no longer enjoy it, can you?
he's one with the force because he got some.
Yeah, he ain't even one with
Yeah.
the force.
He got a little bit of that Bix time, you know what I'm saying? A
Yeah,
little
he ain't
Bix.
even one with the force.
Yeah. No, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I can't wait for it to watch more episodes with that. It's fun. Like I can't
And
wait.
the animation has improved vastly.
It's not
The,
bad. Yeah.
the subtle movements, the hair blowing in the wind or clothing moving, they couldn't do that back in 2008. In 2008, when you watch the Clone Wars movie and the first few seasons of the Clone Wars, they look like basically marionettes, like puppet, like wooden puppets, because that was the animation that they could only do back then.
Yep.
But over time, in each season, as each season progressed, the animation got better. But my God, even when you look at the Clone Wars from Clone Wars season 7 from 2019, and you compare it to now, like man,
Yeah.
so
I can't wait. Again, I'm looking forward to it. I hope that there's more, and like just the fact that the universe is expanding.
right,
I like it.
yeah. Yeah. So with that, with the Star Wars talk, and we got to discuss that, we're moving to the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Mm.
We got the trailer for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantum Mania, which looks cool. I'm just surprised, and the fact that we got to see Kang, we got to see Kang's fucking army.
The variant that
The variant, we got to see Spy Kids all grown up. All the memes.
I know.
All the memes.
Everybody was like, "What the fuck's going on?" But
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope the Marvel fans appreciate this fucking movie more than what it had, or what response they had with this one, because this is the precursor. This is the one. This is the one that introduced the main villain, Kang.
Right.
This is gonna be the reason why, in phase 5, everybody's gonna be talking about incursions, and everybody's gonna be talking about the quantum realm, and everybody's gonna be talking about all this other bullshit. So I hope and pray that these guys would pay attention and appreciate this movie.
Yeah.
Ant-Man has always been full of yucks, full of hijinks, full of all of these funny things. I'm sure this one is going to be full of that too, but they're going to be on the serious side,
Right.
this time around, because Kang the Conqueror is here, so he's not the one to be fucking around with. So
Right. And that guy that almost resembles Stan Lee was like, "Thank you, Spider-Man."
yeah, right.
And they're saying like that probably would have been Stan Lee's cameo too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Oh. And then the new Cassie Lang. What's her
It's
name?
not.
What's the
I,
character's name in her alias? Is it Stinger or?
I don't know. I don't know anymore. She was Yellow Jacket when I first
Oh,
fucking
she was Yellow Jacket.
so
Interesting.
so it was like it was Wasp, and then she became the Wasp, and then she became Yellow Jacket because Mom came back. So I don't know what's going on now.
Right.
All I know is Wasp. Wasp. Her hair is like the Wasp from the comic books. So
Yeah.
the short hair pixie.
Right. Right.
That's actually the comic book Wasp.
Right. Yeah, I
So
heard. Yeah. Yeah.
so that's like they're trying to be more accurate now in the sense. So yeah, I mean they're gonna be introduced to things and hopefully people would enjoy it more in the sense, but just because of the fact that it's not it's not one of those big name movies or whatever like that, but it's gonna be an important movie for the MCU.
Right. Right. Yeah, but I'm surprised the buzz on social media
Well, I'm
doesn't
Mike.
seem as if
It got fucking obliterated by the Henry Cavill news, anyways.
Oh yeah, that too.
So that didn't help out either.
Wow, who would have thought?
That didn't help out either, just because like third Ant-Man movie, Quantumania. Hey guys, are you excited? Yeah, we're we're very excited. But did you hear that Henry Cavill's back as Superman? Really?
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
Wow.
yeah. It's a little tough.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? A good clap back for that is, hey, at least Ant-Man has 3 movies now.
Yeah, there you go.
So there you go.
But hey, Superman's on his way.
Yeah, I know.
Catching up.
That's what. Yeah.
Catching up.
You're catching up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I like I like the teaser trailer. It looks good.
Yeah, it looks cool.
The Quantum Realm looks great. Like when we first saw it in the second movie, like it wasn't. I was like, oh, they're gonna.
Right.
But I guess they kind of be like, hey, you know what?
So the visual effects guys had
We have
modified-
we have a little budget now, so we instead of just like big old rocks, we'll make some other things.
Yeah.
So that's kind of cool. So I'm like, okay, cool. Finally,
Yeah.
the city looks amazing, by the way. So
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it should be fun. It should be fun. And
Yeah, because that's coming out March of next year, I think. Yeah, so it's not too far.
so basically, it is Phase 5, isn't it?
Yes, because Phase 4 ends with Wakanda Forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I hope that the Marvel fans support this movie, not because it's Ant-Man,
they
not
will,
because
they
this is
will.
Paul Rudd.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
just because you know how that if there's no spoilers, if there's no big fucking name tied in, whatever, they don't really want to deal with shit like that because whatever. I don't know, but Quantumania, Kang the Conqueror, like his enemies were, I don't know, could be mutants, it could be Fantastic Four, could be Avengers.
Yeah, so I stand corrected. Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania is not released in March of next year. February 7th,
Oh,
2023. So a lot closer than we think. Like, holy, that's
about 5 months,
yeah.
4 months, 5 months. Yeah.
And to release a movie or the Marvel movie in February, I mean, but
Yeah, because they know it's not going to be like one of those big old blockbuster, like $1 billion hit type of thing. But
probably not a billion, but it'll still do very well.
yeah, it'll be enough.
Yeah.
I'm sure. I'm sure there's gonna be like plenty of toys for the kids and the collectors.
Oh yeah, there has to be. You
So-
know it.
But I do like how Kang's variant has like all these like scars that make him look like the comic book
Yeah.
thing,
Yep.
which is
Yep.
kind of nice.
Yep.
So yeah, I can't wait. I'm looking forward to that movie. I've always liked the Ant-Man movies, anyways. So I
Yeah.
can't wait.
They've been enjoyable. I've enjoyed them. So
It's Annika's it's in Annika's top 5.
oh
both
wow.
both Ant-Man movies.
Oh wow. There you go.
She likes both of them. She's like, I like Ant-Man. I'm like,
Paul Rudd is great. I mean, it's fantastic casting, really.
no, it like for her it made sense. Like I don't know, She would try to explain to me like why she likes it so much,
Uh-huh.
and I was like, you don't have to explain it to me. All I know is that you love it, and that's all that matters.
Right.
And then she was like, "No, but I wanted you to know because like I want you to understand why I like it." And the more she explained this to me, it's like it reminded me of that dude in the Ant-Man. What's his name? The guy that kept talking.
Michael Pena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when he was telling stories, like it's like forever and forever and forever and
Yeah.
forever. I
Which
was like,
is funny, but
yeah,
unfortunately, we're not gonna see him in the third movie.
because it's a more serious movie, guys. Think about that.
Is it though? Because there's a joke there in the trailer.
Eh,
Making fun of Spider-Man.
maybe that's the last one. I don't know.
Maybe. We shall see.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then they also did announce a Vision series in the works.
White Vision.
I think, yeah, I'm assuming so. Yeah, because that's the last time we saw him, right? In WandaVision. And when he left, like he was having that, what's that? The
Existential crisis.
ship of Theseus.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vision spin-off series in development at Disney Plus.
Okay.
And this was just announced a few days ago from Variety.com. The series is currently titled Vision Quest, which is also the name of a Marvel comic book arc centered on the character. While exact plot details are currently under wraps, it is believed the show would follow the newly created Vision seen in the closing episodes of WandaVision as he tries to regain his memories in the comic. The story factors into the West Coast Avengers storyline. Paul Bettany is returning in the role of Vision, with WandaVision head writer and executive producer Jack Schaefer overseeing the writer's room, which will begin work next week. As has been the case in the past, reps from Marvel Studios do not comment on projects in development. So that's cool. I'm happy for Paul Bettany, as I think he's fantastic. I'm just surprised. I would have thought that they would have announced this when WandaVision ended. But I guess it was a little delayed, but hey, better late than never. So it'll be interesting. And I'm sure Scarlet Witch isn't completely done. I'm sure we'll see her again. Because that character is pretty popular too.
Yeah.
You cannot deny. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. That's or House of the Dragon. House of the Dragon.
No. We still need to talk about Wakanda Forever too.
Well, what about it?
The initial reactions of.
That's right. Yes. So yeah, apparently everyone loved it. Everyone really enjoyed it at the premiere, except for well, Soup said it was his tweet. He tweet, and this is why when you tweet,
did he retort? Did he retort what he said? Did he
TikTok,
reverse what he said already?
Yes, on TikTok. Yes, he enjoyed it. He didn't say he didn't enjoy it. He enjoyed it.
He said he didn't enjoy it.
Well, that's what he said. He said he didn't say that. He just said
that's what he said.
It's a step down from the first movie.
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said. But then now he's like, "Oh,
and
I didn't say
everyone came out of the woodwork and stitched his TikTok and replied.
Oh yeah,
and that you go. Well, people are saying that he's on DC's payroll.
What
now?
No, get the flying fuck out of here.
That doesn't make sense because he was on Marvel's payroll. Like no.
This motherfucker. Okay, this motherfucker got free tickets to watch a movie tribute to somebody who was like an icon in a couple of movies, right? This movie was a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, and he had the fucking audacity to lambaster that movie, regardless on whether it was good or not, whatever, regardless of whatever. Be a fucking professional and say, hey, you know what? There's certain things that I wasn't a fan of, but this was a great tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Fucking say that. Don't fucking say, oh, I didn't enjoy it because it fell off. Like it wasn't like the first movie. Don't fucking tell me that.
Right.
That's the bullshit. That's why everybody called him out, because of the fact that like it was bullshit. He got free tickets to watch this fucking show.
Oh yeah.
You saw him in the premiere, like you saw him, like he was like doing all this thing, he was like whatever. He had the little black and gold suit, whatever Wakanda Forever bullshit. Next thing you know, oh, I didn't like this movie. It's like it's like you're invited to a fucking like dinner, right? Like a full course fight, whatever dinner, free of charge. The chef is paying for you. You're cooking, and then all of a sudden, oh, I like my steak like medium well instead of medium rare. Just fucking
Yeah.
eat it, dude.
So his exact tweet. This was 3 days ago. After seeing the movie, hashtag Wakanda Forever is definitely a step down from the first film. It has great qualities in Letitia's performance, Namor, and the action, but there's a lot that just didn't sit right with me that I can't explain without getting into spoilers. I'll explain more once the film comes out.
Yeah. And then people called him out because all he wants is the fucking big reveal
The
of
cameos.
of Doctor Doom, of the Avengers, of the fucking X-Men, of this, of that, of the Fantastic Four. But no, since there's nothing of that because it is a fucking like on its own movie, I don't like it. Fuck that guy, man.
Yeah.
I can't do I can't fucking stand him.
So that's
Like,
why I can't wait to see the movie for myself and see what he was trying to say in his tweet. Um
Like,
because the
it
ones
reg-
we can't get into spoilers.
no, but regardless of what the movie comes out as, even if it was like black, if it was Black Panther's version of fucking Love and Thunder, at least be respectful enough to be like, hey, you know what, they did their best because the heart and soul of this fucking movie died. Be that respectful because they almost didn't make this movie because Chadwick Boseman died.
Right.
It took everything in them to collectively say, hey, you know what, let's do this for Chad.
Yeah. Right.
But no, like one fucking guy's like, oh, it fell off. Like fuck, it fell off. Fuck this guy, dude.
Yep.
Like I was just like, dude, seriously, I'm just waiting for like I was laughing when I was watching that video, the videos that you showed up about the TikTok. That one guy hates him with a passion. That
Right.
the guy with the beard and the
Uh-huh.
long hair,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
he hates like Matt Ramos, dude. And I thought I hate Matt Ramos.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be surprised. That's why. You gotta go on TikTok and see
I
him.
don't I don't want to be on TikTok. I just want to be like whatever. I don't know. Like seriously, if I ever become a TikToker, I'm just gonna start hating on everybody. That's basically gonna be like when they do like cringy shit. Like I'm just gonna be replying and doing a video. Was like, you need to fucking stop.
Yeah.
And then that's it. And that's my response. And then I'll just turn it off.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's you know let's wait. Like in a couple of weeks, we're gonna watch it. I'll probably watch it. Whatever whenever it comes out. I can't wait. Namor's a good character. I can't wait to see how Tenoch is
Yeah.
gonna portray him. He was very nervous. He said in an interview, he was afraid because he's not 100% sure if he got it right because he wants to do it right for the fans.
Right.
And like that's the second time I heard somebody say for the fans, and I was like, oh, okay, this got me going. I was like, okay, maybe he did his research. I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah.
he, I don't know if he's, so hopefully, arrogant prick Namor comes out, which is
Right.
kind of cool. I can't wait to be like, I just want him to be like, who the fuck are you?
Right. Yep.
But yeah.
Well, he had to learn to swim too. He didn't know how
Oh,
to swim.
oh, he didn't know how to swim?
No. No.
Holy crap.
Yeah, right. To
Oh,
be Namor.
that's fucking that's hilarious.
Yeah. So it'll be interesting. I'm excited to see it. he looks great. Everyone looks great. So
Yeah,
I just can't wait to finally see it.
yeah, I can't wait to to watch it. Again, I'm not taking it with a grain of salt. I'm just gonna watch it to celebrate Chad's life. Yeah, I'm gonna yeah, I'll appreciate this movie as much as I appreciated the first one.
Right.
So I'm just gonna watch it as is. I'm not even gonna fucking connect it to any universe, any whatever. I'm just gonna be like, I'm here to celebrate Chad. So
Right.
that's
Yeah.
basically what I'm gonna be doing with that. So
Yeah.
yeah, and what do you think of this is the weirder segue from Chadwick Boseman to House of the Dragons.
I liked it. I liked it.
You like the ending?
The end of the season, I liked it. I was just expecting a little bit something bigger or more, I guess. But then I understand that they were setting it up for the next season. So like, okay, makes sense. It was cool. I enjoyed it. I mean, the first season, 10 episodes. I mean, we got pretty much full hour or 50 plus minutes.
Mhm.
Solid, solid. And this is the first Sunday night that we're done. We don't have any House of the Dragons, so it's like, now what? And we're gonna it just sucks. We're gonna have to wait like till 2024 for the second season.
Yeah, because
But
it's gonna take a while for all the battling dragon CGI and all that
yeah,
shit.
and I actually found out that I watched the end, like the behind the scenes that towards the end,
Mhm.
and they use or no, I saw I saw it on Instagram, I think, or TikTok. They posted on HBO Max. They use the volume, which is the same technology that they use for the Mandalorian
Mhm.
series for that dragon chase
Oh,
sequence.
okay. That's
Yeah,
cool.
and that was epic. That entire scene.
I can understand why how the they didn't want to fight, but because like the little dragon got fucking scared of the big dragon,
Right,
that's why he reacted that way.
right.
That's why like I don't know if you say he had the subtitles out. Like no, don't. Like, I was
Uh-huh.
like when the I can't even know. I remember the name of of the dragons, but the
Uh-huh.
little dragon like just like blew fire on the big dragon. I was like, oh, he's fucked.
Yeah.
I don't care who like you're fucked. You're a little dragon.
Right.
And then next thing you know, I was like when I saw at the very end when he just got chomped on, I was like, ooh shit,
Yeah.
that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's point. Like I told you guys before, I wasn't really into the show because of the fact that I'm not really a fan of the Targaryens, but the dragons are cool.
Yeah.
I mean, let's get this
Dragons are
straight.
always cool.
That's the reason why I watched the fucking show anyways was because of the dragons. I could care less about like the politics and the fucking incest fucking and all that shit that they do. I could care less.
And the feet, the only fans for feet.
Yeah, the only fans for feet, like whatever, like they literally. I didn't realize. Okay, I thought I thought I was imagining things. So that episode, like when the strong kid like was like looking at the feet, right? I
Uh-huh.
didn't realize he was going like this.
Oh yeah.
I had no idea. I think
Really?
I thought I was just like I thought he was just like. Well,
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was just like.
Yeah,
I was like, are you
exactly.
fucking
Right in
serious?
it. Yeah, that's why she turned away. She's like, fuck this shit.
Oh my
But
god.
like, whatever.
Jesus. See,
Yeah.
and people thought like fucking like oh like a black elf or a Puerto Rican elf is bad.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Or a black mermaid. Oh my god,
Oh my god. Yeah, that's
tragedy.
well, but yeah, like well, feet fetish. Okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Jesus. Yeah, but yeah, I can't wait for season 2 because that's where all the dragon CGI and all the war is gonna happen. I can't wait for that.
Yeah.
I, I do I give this House of Dragons a score? Yeah, I mean it's entertaining. It's entertaining enough for me. Just wasn't into it, so
Yeah.
that's it's not my fetish. Sorry. Other people may like it, but I didn't. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I see it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Um, Also a recommendation for you, Mike, if you ever
Uh,
get a chance, because it is Halloween season,
yeah.
and Guillermo, or my favorite, one of my favorite directors of all time,
Uh-huh.
Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
He has a Netflix show or a Netflix special called Cabinet of Curiosities.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
believe
Yeah.
that's what it is. 8 episodes of I think 1 hour each, if I'm not mistaken, 59 whatever minutes.
Okay. Yeah.
Short stories. Short
Cool.
stories that either he made or he heard of or whatever, and he compiled it. And he a couple of the episodes I think he directed and all that stuff, and a couple of other episodes other people directed.
That's cool.
So it's fascinating.
Yeah.
If you look at the previews, there's like like present time,
Mhm.
like weirdness. There's old time weirdness. There's sci-fi weirdness.
Oh, wow.
So and it deals with like monsters and demons and all all the stuff that Guillermo del Toro is known for. So
Right. Right. I'll have to check it out then.
yeah, uh, I saw the first episode with Annika, and we were like, "Oh man, I can't wait. We're gonna binge watch this."
Yeah. Nice. How
Yeah,
many episodes?
8. It was just
Okay.
eight
Cool.
episodes. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not gonna be a bad binge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's my recommendation of the week. Welcome to Wrexham.
Uh-huh.
I finally finished it, so it's amazing. You guys need to watch it. I became a fan of the soccer team because of them. So that's how I see it. Yeah, those are like it's a beautiful thing.
Cool. That's cool.
What about you?
I'll check
What
it
have you
out.
seen
Um,
or what have
I'm
you
just up to
been
date
watching?
on The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which
How
is
far
cool.
is it almost over? Or?
I'm not sure because it's on season 5 right now.
Okay.
But I think they announced a season 6. So and I think that's gonna end it. And then there's another, I think they announced a spin-off. But I've been enjoying that. They've been dropping episodes every Tuesday.
Okay.
So on Hulu. But I enjoyed my binge of the first like 3-4 seasons. So
That's good.
yeah.
I'm still. I don't know for whatever reason. Like when I first saw the previews, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna like this one. But again, I was wrong because I was wrong. I was very wrong with Andor. So
Right, right. Well,
maybe I'll check
it's
it out. Maybe I'll check it out whenever I have a chance. I
yeah,
don't. I'm not gonna be like say, oh, I'm gonna definitely gonna watch this. But I'll check it out.
yeah, it's very intense, but I think it's fantastic. And I didn't know, I wasn't aware that what's her name? Elizabeth Moss was in Mad Men. I've never seen Mad Men,
Oh,
but I guess there's an interview of her on the last scene that she had in Mad Men that she broke down like with John Hamm, and I was like, oh, that looks interesting. So now maybe that might be the next show I might check out.
and then
Yeah,
yeah, you're probably gonna be like, eh. It's because again, it's more like the 50s.
right,
You know how men thought of women at that day and
right,
age.
right,
Yeah, so
right.
and it's advertising, so it's I don't know. You might find it curious. You might find it
The
interesting.
advertising part, yeah, sounds interesting.
When I first saw it, I was like, oh, cool, and then all the hype, I was like, yeah, it's not really worth the hype. It's just like,
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for
Yeah,
me. So yeah, that's pretty much the show.
yeah,
We went to a trunk or treat yesterday at the kids' school.
mhm,
We saw a few Michael Myers. There was a Darth Vader with a
nice.
full-on helmet. That's cool.
I liked your selection of Raven and of Batman
Oh yeah, yeah,
for the kiddies.
yeah. Well, Layana loves Teen Titans Go, so she wanted to be Raven,
Yeah.
and so Julie assembled that.
I like the little bee.
The
It's
gem,
very
yeah, the
yeah.
gem, yeah, yeah. When I saw her, like, because Julie was helping her, when I saw it, we're like, whoa, that's cool.
Yeah.
So
That's very authentic because like I've seen some ravens around here in Arizona. I'm like, you guys
yeah.
aren't very fucking raveny. Like
Yeah.
you're more like Nickelodeon Raven. You know what I mean? You're like that kind of Raven. That's
Yeah,
so
yeah,
Raven,
yeah,
but not the Raven that we know. So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
And then
and
we saw a few Mavericks from Top Gun.
that's cool.
Like, wow, that is pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's the dad. Be like, hey, you want to be Maverick? Yeah, dad.
Yeah.
My little nephew wanted to be that's what his first costume was. He
Mhm.
wanted to be Maverick, but then so everybody was all pumped because my brother-in-law he's in the Air Force, so he's like, oh cool,
Right.
we got all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then he decided he's like, you know what, I don't want to be Maverick anymore. I want to be Bumblebee.
Nice.
And I was just like, okay, then you can be Bumblebee. I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can be whatever you want. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he calls me, or I am his godfather, and every so often he calls me and he asks me like a question about Marvel or DC,
Uh-huh.
and and he's like, um, I have a question. Why how come yellow is against the green and the Green Lanterns?
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then I had to explain to him that like the difference. And I said, so is it okay if I'm a Yellow Lantern? I was like, you can be a Yellow Lantern if you want to,
Right.
but are you gonna use your Yellow Lantern for good or for bad? And then he was like, for bad, and I was like, that's my godson.
Yeah. Yeah. On point. Yes.
Yeah, I
Yes.
was like, there you go, smart.
That's
There you go.
awesome.
No, but
That's awesome.
yeah, he's cool. And then yeah, and then he loves Star Wars. He likes all these cool things.
Nice.
So like if you quiz him like with the names of superheroes, he'll fucking give it to you like it's
Yeah.
nothing.
That's cool.
Yeah, his favorite is Captain America, of course, because
Nice.
but when it comes to DC, it's always Superman. So
Oh, wow. Very cool.
oh yeah, yeah. Do you like Batman? No. Why? Because she talks like this. I don't talk like this. It's like
Nice.
awesome. That's awesome.
Do you like
Oh yeah.
Batman? You don't like Batman because he murders Clayface?
Well, he's also a pedo, but again, that's another
Oh
episode.
God, of course.
But much love to Josiah.
Yeah.
Shout
the
out to
Kansas
our to
Spirit.
our our beloved listener here.
Oh
Check
yeah.
out check out his Spotify. Check out his EP, man. It's fucking amazing. Much love to Pinhead. We miss you. Get well soon. Jester, you son of a bitch. I hope you come back and edit our shit. Okay. All right.
So
But we love you guys.
I do want to mention so a few celebrities who, of course, this is Halloween weekend, already like revealed their costumes.
Yeah.
Kiki Palmer did
Okay.
Rogue, and
Oh,
she
okay.
looks legit
Like the hair and everything.
with the hair and the costume,
Okay.
and she even did a video. Like she's pretty much selling like,
I think
hey,
she
I
I
can
think
play
she wants
Rogue.
yeah, I think she wants to be Rogue.
Yeah,
As far as I
check her
know.
Instagram out, Kiki Palmer, and then P Diddy did
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's Joker, and he looks good, but Josiah, and then the laugh too. Josiah, so Josiah, who just our boy Josiah, tagged me, and he told me like some of the comments are like, excuse me, Diddy played Joker better than Jared Leto.
Wow.
Like, wow, that's hilarious.
Wow.
And then earlier, Heroic Hollywood on Instagram posted a picture, a Photoshop of Doctor Doom. Like, what if he was introduced in the MCU, right? And the picture of Doctor Doom is imagine, the caption is imagine imagine the MCU's Doctor Doom armor is made of vibranium with an arc reactor, right? And then I commented right away, and then I said, then he gotta say Tony Stark did him wrong because he wasn't approved 2 weeks vacation. And 73 people like my comment.
And that's cool because god damn it, like that's not it doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Right?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But again, this is the creativity and the intelligence of the Marvel fan base. They're like, oh yeah, our character, fucking vibranium, blah blah blah. No, guys, no. Janelle Monet.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
She did the opera singer from the Fifth
Yes,
Element,
from yeah.
and
Oh man.
she was actually singing, and I was like, wow, she
Yeah.
was actually singing the part.
She
So
looks legit. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
The Kardashians played the same thing that they play all
What?
every year. They played horrors. So
Well,
I'm glad.
Kendall Jenner at least is sexy Jessie.
Oh, for Christ's sake! Like like stop
And then
already.
Kim Kardashian.
Yeah, whore again.
She played Mystique.
Oh, for Christ's sake!
Oh, fucking who's this? Oh, the other girls. The other
Stop.
girl that's with Kim Kardashian is Magic from the Marvel with the sword and everything. That's pretty cool.
Stop.
And
Stop.
Celine, who's Celine? I'm not sure who Celine is.
Stop already.
I mean, Kim Kardashian's at least is covered up.
Stop. She ruined fucking what's her name? Princess Jasmine for me, man.
Well,
she
you
ruined,
always said A Whole New World is like a very porny song.
I mean, it is the dirtiest song Disney ever made, but
So
like,
why not have a start of a sex tape?
but the problem is like, if you're gonna be part of a sex tape, you should be moving. You shouldn't look like a dead body.
Oh god.
She was just taking it.
Oh my god. Oh boy.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So that's yeah. But whatever. Be safe, everybody. It's Halloween. Don't be an
Yeah.
asshole. Don't give fentanyl to the kids. Don't give them razor blades. Don't give them whatever. Just do it old school and TP the shit out of somebody's house.
Check your
Please.
kids' candy because someone will want to give their expensive drugs away.
Oh yeah, like shit.
But no,
Yeah,
still
and
check your
kids
kids' candy. 'Cause you never know.
and kids, when your parents are saying they're checking your candy, they're taking the best fucking candy away from you.
Pretty much. Hey, that's the tax.
Okay, so again, give them some of that, but keep some for yourself. Okay, that's how it is.
Yeah.
Have a safe Halloween, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be tomorrow. I'll be dressed up as a corporate America worker,
Nice.
and I'm gonna be in character, miserable, and gonna be like hating my existence because that's how I am. I'm gonna be dressed up as. So my character is fully functional as a
Yeah, I'll probably just throw my Jedi robe on and use a lightsaber. So at least when it's dark,
yeah.
people will see us.
And then you're gonna check the candy. With your
Pretty much. Pretty much.
What the fuck is
Like,
that?
yo, where's my Snickers at?
If you have ultraviolet, be like, oh, hey, look at that, it's shining out. Like you can't have that. No. Look, Lucas, what is that? What is that? Oh,
Yeah.
wait, Kit Kat
Yeah, hey,
from Japan? No, you can't have the one from Japan. No.
and as October 31st is coming to a close pretty soon, the full defrosting of one Mariah Carey is almost done,
Oh God.
and you'll be hearing it before you know.
You know what? They started that shit already in one of the radio stations here.
Oh, there you go. Well, I
Yeah.
mean, in the Philippines, this September 1st, they started playing Christmas songs. So whenever someone complains, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. Well, there's not really a whole lot of Thanksgiving songs, are there? So there you go.
Because nobody cares about turkey.
Oh, I'm excited for Thanksgiving though. Give me some of that, some sweet potato, the yam, mashed potato.
Yeah, because of corporate America and the greediness of Americans all over the country, I'm gonna be working. So thanks a lot, guys.
What?
Yes.
Oh well.
Oh well, my ass.
Well,
Fucking
that's
like,
your choice, right? Go to a job that
no,
doesn't
no.
go
That's
work with
not.
Walmart.
Nope, nope, nope.
you make
I,
you, you make a choice every day with your job because you're still there, right?
no. I make a choice because I need to pay bills. If I don't
Well,
have to pay bills,
of course. But you have other options too.
yeah, not pay my bills, which is not a good option. So basically, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna wish upon the universe, because again, the universe has been kind to us lately
Yeah.
because of Henry Cavill and DC and all this thing.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll grace us with a little bit of a Tony Stark kind of money. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Coming our way. They'll be
Yeah,
like, hey, you know what? Give us a little bit of Tony Stark cash or Bruce Wayne cash or something,
there you go.
and then you know what? Then we'll fund our own Justice Society here. So,
There you go.
and it's gonna be just us. not
No more
justice.
working on holidays.
Not justice. I'm talking about just us.
Just us. Alrighty. That's a good point to end the show. Thank you guys for listening or watching. Feel free to leave a voice message on our website on Anchor. We should have the links below, or you can comment on YouTube. We did get some people asking about if we were going to review Andor. So I have updated all the recent episodes. So check them out. Check out Josiah. Josiah X died on
On
Spotify.
Spotify or in Apple Music.
Yeah. So there you go.
Okay, this dude is so like real. He's so fire. He made a song about Polar Atreides. Okay, of Dune.
Oh, I love that beat. It is Chef's Kiss. There you go.
So there you go.
And it's fire.
It's fire.
Yep.
And also, not to ruin people's lives, but I guess our boy Pinhead is a Blink now. So it's okay. Welcome to the club. We love you.
Go. There you go. Alrighty. Thank you guys for listening. Stay safe out there. Happy Halloween.
Bye bye. Don't eat too much candy.